Company, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Whitaker Bank of Danville, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Papa John's Pizza, Boyle County EMS, Pizza Hut. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Admiral Football is on AM 1230 and FM 103.9 WHIR.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We are live here from historic Admiral Stadium here in downtown Danville, Kentucky, the site of tonight's huge district game, probably the biggest game of the season so far for Danville, as it is the Danville Admirals versus the WEB Du Bois Lions. Hello, everyone. I am Gunnar Floyd alongside my colleague Tim Holland. We are very happy to be with all of you guys tonight. And Tim, this is a huge game with the way the district standings are shaping up. The winner of tonight's game will get to host a home playoff game. And for these seniors that's been through so many hard times, we know the 23-game losing streak, all those things, they've kept battling through. Now they have a chance tonight to get another home playoff game, a huge game for these seniors in this entire Danville program.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's something they'd really like to get with, that home playoff game, because the past couple of years, well, first round of the game, they ended up going to Beechwood, and that's not very much fun. So you get this week, and then you have next week another important district game. So this is kind of the time that they really seem like they're kind of peaking at this right time, too. Everything seems to be going together, seems to be doing good. So I'm really curious about the WEB Du Bois team. This team I don't know much about, and I'm hoping in your notes you've got a little on them.
Well, they're a brand new school. I think they were just became a high school in like 2022. I think that's when they first started playing football. We'll get into a little bit of that here in just a moment. But we'd like to remind everyone the Danville Admiral pregame show is a service of PVL America, a global player in the automotive industry of plastic injection molding. PVL America, located in Danville, says go Ad. So WEB Du Bois is another Louisville school. And Danville's done well against Louisville schools so far. They're 3-0 versus teams from Louisville. Danville comes into tonight at 6-1, having a great comeback season in the first year of the Steve Stonebreaker era. Du Bois comes in at 3-4. The common opponent between both these teams is Washington County. Danville beat Washington County 21-12 earlier in the year, and then Du Bois beat them 40-13. They really put it on them. So this is definitely a good Du Bois team, and they're very dangerous. They've got a very good quarterback, Brian Dickerson Jr. He has thrown the ball for over 1,000 yards so far this season and 13 touchdowns, and he is a really physically impressive player. Look at him down there, Tim, warming up. He is a big guy, tall, strong. He can make all kinds of great throws. And then Rashad High, a junior wide receiver for them as well, is another big guy that can go up and catch the ball. The running back's big. I mean, this Danville team, that's defense has looked good here in recent weeks, but they've definitely got a challenge tonight with all these playmakers that Du Bois has. They'll have to be locked in this game tonight. Yeah,
and so they've got offense that Danville hasn't seen too much of this year, As we're watching them warm up, they've really got a spread offense, twins each side. They open up the field, and when you've got a running back as impressive as the one Du Bois has, I mean, a lot of times you get that opened up and running lanes open up for him.
He's a big guy. I mean, you can see him down there. The quarterback's a big guy. The running back's a big guy. They got some big receivers. This is a good Du Bois team that spreads the ball around. So Danville will have to be ready for that tonight in a big game. Let's talk a little bit about Danville's game last week, and it was really a feel-good performance last week. A 42-7 win over Louisville Southern. All kinds of great storylines. Javian Mukes went over the 1,000-yard mark for rushing yards this season. Senior Jacaven Walker had a great game with a big receiving touchdown. Gavin Walker made some great plays. Trendon Sellers, an exciting punt return touchdown. Just a really feel-good win last week, Tim, that you love to have for your seniors, for your whole team. Everybody was getting the ball, making big plays last week.
Yeah, you kind of see when teams are warming up, getting ready. I really felt that Danville was the better team. They were a little bit more polished, a little bit more in tune with each other. But with that being said, you still have to go out and finish. And Danville did a great job. We saw, like I said, I guess, the law firm of Walker & Walker. We saw those guys have a really impressive game. A lot of the guys we're not used to seeing a lot. And then they got in some of the backups. We got to see some of them play, especially, I believe it was Shannon Carter. We got to see him get some good runs. So,
yeah, great backup running back,
yeah.
And then Braden Ford, the leading tackler, the freshman, he had a rushing touchdown as a fullback. So everybody making big plays last week. But tonight's game is a big-time game. Big game tonight, and it's a very special night here at Admiral Stadium. It is bait night, Danville bait night. Danville will not be wearing their usual blue uniforms. They have their alternate purple and gold jerseys on with black pants. They are purple jerseys with gold letters, and it's bait night. And bait night honors the legacy of the original Bait School, which dates back to the late 1800s. The school was founded for Danville's African-American community, and its only teacher at the time was John W. Bate. He went on to serve as principal and dedicated nearly 50 years of his life to education here in Danville. In 1965, Bate students began attending Danville High School, but the school's name and spirit live on today. The middle school is still named Bate Middle School, and each season Danville dedicates one home game to honor the legacy by wearing these special purple and gold Bate jerseys. And also we're recognizing the 1984 state championship team, the second in Danville's storied history. And this is a big game. You've got a very special night tonight, a lot of history, a lot of tradition being celebrated here at Danville. And Tim, that's a perfect backdrop for such a big game tonight.
Yeah, it is. I always like, I'm a big history guy, and I always like to pay respect to to our history. And the Bait game is that. It's the guys have, a different uniform. They have the purple and gold. They'll have some members from Bait that will usually be here. It's just a really good game to watch. A lot of excitement and just a chance for the guys to, play in front of some people that usually don't get to see them too. And then the 84 team. That's, it's a lot of pressure. Last week they had the 2000 state title team. This year the 84 state title team. But what I like about it is Coach Stonebreaker actually lined all the guys up last week, and had them shake their hands, thank them. So I'm sure he's going to do the same thing tonight. You just got to enjoy the respect for the history of the game too, and that's what I like. That's what I like. Stonebreaker's really got a lot of good things going, and so keep it going.
Yeah, when you come into a storied program like this, you really got to embrace the history. You got to understand that the program's bigger than any one coach, any one player, and you've got to kind of embrace that. He's done a great job bringing old players back and letting them kind of instill that tradition, history. Talk about the ghost and blue all the time. You're playing for more than just yourself. Even tonight with the Bait night, you're playing for that, representing that. So a lot of fun things. It's really cool to see the kind of history here at Admiral Stadium tonight for a big game. It is Danville versus W.E.B. Du Bois tonight. The winner of tonight's game will host a home playoff game, and if Danville can win tonight's game, it would set up a district championship game next week at LCA in Lexington. So big game tonight, a lot going on, a lot to celebrate, and it's a big night here at Admiral Stadium. We will take a break, and coming up are the thoughts of Danville Admiral head coach Steve Stonebreaker, a service of Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville. They are open Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, and on Saturdays, 9 to 5 here in Danville behind Cracker Barrel, and that is coming up next on your home for Admiral Football, 103.9 FM, WHIR.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is your heavy-duty truck headquarters. Shop and save on over 50 new 25 GMC heavy-duty 25 and 3500s. Four-wheel drives. Now Bob Allen priced as low as $47,998. Stock $25,519. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Join Thoroughbred Express for their Trunk or Treat event. Bring the entire family for an evening filled with lots and lots of candy, fun, refreshments, and more. Want to get involved? They're inviting local businesses to join the fun. If you'd like to participate, message them on Facebook or send an email, marketing@thoroughbredexpress.com. Mark your calendars, Friday, October the 17th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's going to be a spectacular time. Oh.
Hear every play.
Ball's knocked loose, picked up by Kentucky.
Excited about this team.
Hear every hit.
All out blitz. Boom!
It's an exciting time.
Hear every touchdown.
He's throwing deep. He got it. Touchdown! 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 Kentucky!
Kentucky football.
We're ready to go.
On the UK Sports Network.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits, is WRNZ FM Z105. Go Cats!
8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas, everybody wins.
You're hearing that right. The Big Dinner Box from Pizza Hut is here, now starting at $19.99. That's 2 medium, 1 topping pizzas, 8 boneless wings, and 5 breadsticks, all bundled up for one unbeatable price. Win dinner and choose your favorite crust. Hand-tossed, pan, thin and crispy, and even tavern style. Order a Big Dinner Box now, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Additional charge for extra toppings, extra cheese, upgrades, and dipping sauce. Not available on stuffed crust. Availability, prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and fees extra.
We're joined by Danville Admiral head football coach Steve Stonebreaker as the Admirals get set to take on W.E.B. Dubois, the newest Jefferson County public school, and just started up a football program 3 years ago. And this pregame interview is service of Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville behind Cracker Barrel. And let's start off talking about how new and fresh they are, Coach. You would think a school that is as new as they are into the sport of football would have quite a few setbacks, but they're a pretty good football team already. Coach, tell us about this W.E.B. Dubois football team, the Lions.
Yeah, they've got a lot of weapons. They've got pretty good quarterback play. You know, they've got one receiver that's just tremendous. They've got speed all over the field. I mean, you know, these guys can run all over the place, and you know, they've got a lot of good players. The interesting thing is, of course, like you said, you know, they just came to be 4 years ago, and it's the newest school in JCPS. You know, so they've got a lot of bells and whistles that a lot of other campuses don't have, and that's attracting a lot of kids there, and their enrollment's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. So I'm going to be hoping they're out of 2A this next realignment cycle. But yeah, they're pretty good. You know, they're you know, offensively they're going to spread it out. They're going to try to get their speed and space, and you know, get people the football and try to get some forced missed tackles and those kind of things.
Yeah, they're let's see, record-wise, they're
3 and 4.
Yeah, they're 3 and 4.
Yeah.
You're right. But 2 games, Coach. They lose by a touchdown to Holy Cross Louisville, lose by a touchdown to Marion County. I mean, you could easily, you know, flip that. They could be 5 and 2 or something through their 7 games.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, and the weird thing for them is they don't have their stadium has not been completed yet. So even their home games are away games, and their school's on the west end of Jefferson County, and they play their home games on the far upper east end at either Ballard or Wagner. So, you know, they don't really have any home games, which you would, you know, really term as home games. So, you know, that's just something they're fighting through right now. But they're doing a good job with their kids. And, you know, man, they've got some athletes. Defensively, they'll put a lot of pressure on you. They give you a whole lot of looks. They can run a 4-3. They can run an odd front. They can run a 3-3 stack. And then they've showed a little bit of 4-4 with a 1 high safety. But they're going to play a ton of man coverage with the athletes that they have. And they just make it really tough on you. And I tell you what, man, you look at a game like last week against Lexington Christian, and we all know, you know, Lexington Christian's a top-tier team in Class 2A. And they hung right with them, you know, until about the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. And it took LCA making some tremendous plays. You know, they had a couple, you know, one-on-one catches that they made that, you know, it would have been a 14-7 game at halftime instead of 28-7 if they don't make a couple tremendous catches in one-on-one situations. So, this is a football team that can really play.
Danville head football coach Steve Stonebreaker. Coach, what's the keys to a victory against WEB Du Bois?
Well, we can't turn the ball over. You mentioned some of their close games. The Washington County game, they beat Washington County 42-13, I believe that was the final score. It was a 4-touchdown difference, but they scored 3 touchdowns defensively. They had a scoop and score and then 2 pick sixes. You cannot turn the ball over against these guys and just give them free reign in the open field, because they're going to be tough to bring down. That game kind of proves it. So holding on to the football is critical. We've got to make sure that we establish the line of scrimmage against these guys, and their best player is probably one of their defensive linemen, who's a kid that's got some offers. So, we've got to do a good job up front and be able to run the football. And defensively, we cannot lose coverage in the secondary, because like I said, they've got guys that can move a little bit. And, that happened to LCA Friday night. They lost a kid, there in the first quarter, and that turned into about a 70-yard touchdown pass. So we got to be able to do that, and then obviously we got to be able to tackle like always. I think those are the big things, this week. And, of course, kicking game is going to be huge in a game like this when you're facing a team that has so many athletes. We can't have mistakes in the kicking game, and got to make sure we tackle well with our coverage.
Danville head football coach Steve Stonebreaker, his pregame thoughts, a service of Raymond Flo's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville. We are back with more pregame coverage with Gunner and Tim live from Admiral Stadium on a football Friday night in Central Kentucky on 103.9 FM WHIR.
Attention football fans, if you like football, you're going to love the DQ Pigskin Report. Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN and WHIR.
We interview the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, Mercer County,
and Centre College's Andy Fry and color analyst Jeff Picaro of UK.
It's the Pigskin Report Mondays from 6 o'clock until 7 live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Sign and drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 LT for only $419 per month for 36 months. 0 down, 10,000 lease miles per year, all payments plus tax. Stock M26048. Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
We're making crust count with Papa John's new garlic 5-cheese crust. Topped with garlic sauce and 5 cheeses. Garlic bread walks so our crust can run. New garlic 5-cheese crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
If you're looking for dinner tonight, Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg is fast, affordable, and delicious. Large one-topping pizzas are just $10.99 delivered, and you can carry out medium 3-topping pizzas for $9.99. Don't forget to add 2 or more sides and desserts for $6.99 each. Papa John's Pizza in Danville and Harrodsburg.
Every fan knows the advantages of playing on their home field. Hi, I'm Patrick McClure from McClure & Bailey. Proud to be a lifelong resident of Danville and Boyle County. Our firm can provide a variety of services to meet the legal needs of you and our community. We're all local attorneys. We understand the needs of the people from Danville and Boyle County because we are people of Danville and Boyle County. Call the hometown team of McClure & Bailey at 236-8888. Now located at 426 South 4th Street, just south of downtown Danville. Go Ads, go Cats, and go Rebels. This is an advertisement.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
At Bob Allen Nissan, with your qualified trade, save up to $11,000 off MSRP on your choice of a new 25 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum or Nissan Murano Platinum. Plus 0% financing for 60 months is available. Stock numbers N25387 and N25329. Bob Allen Nissan, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Who are we? DHS. Who are we? DHS.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back here. About 5 minutes away till kickoff. We have the team captains lined up here, and they're the Danville team captains in their purple bait jerseys tonight for bait night. And just to let everybody know, Coach Stonebreaker has the purple bait sweater vest on. Tim, where did this guy get a purple bait sweater? How do you even get that bait? You know,
I'm just waiting for you to go into the sweater vest.
Well, that's
I
not
thought you were going to.
No, that's not good. That's his thing. You know, I can't trademark that for myself. But we do have your injury report for tonight. The Danville Admiral injury report is brought to you by Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville, featuring free delivery, convenient drive-through, unit dose packaging, and an app to help you manage your medications. They are in Danville, behind Cracker Barrel. And Tim, I have no injuries to report. No one told me any injuries. I have no new injuries to report. And, you know, knocking on wood, if this is wood, been a pretty good, you know, usually injuries can just derail a season. Injuries has not really been a problem so far for Danville. Haven't really had any issues with sickness or anything. It's been a pretty smooth season so far for just everything like that, with injuries and things like that. So now we have our captains meeting at midfield. Pretty good crowd tonight. Beautiful weather. Kind of a cloudy sky here. Sun setting over Admiral Stadium. And we're just about 3 minutes and 40 seconds away from kickoff. They've stopped the clock on us, though, as they get ready to line up and run through the tunnel. So kickoff is coming up very soon here on WHIR. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with kickoff here on WHIR. It is Danville versus WB Du Bois coming up next on WHIR.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Well, welcome back to Admiral Stadium. Got the light show going. The team getting ready to run out of the tunnel. Coming very close to kickoff, about 3 minutes until kickoff. Got the Jumbotron turning. Tim, we say it every game. If you haven't been out to a Danville game this year, we've got, what, one more, possibly two more home games. You've got to come out to a Danville game. It has just such an amazing atmosphere. The tradition they've got on the Jumbotron, the lights. Tim, it is just an amazing environment here at Admiral Stadium.
Yeah, it is, and it's something, excuse me, it's something that they've kind of worked hard in this offseason. We talked about it. We've gone around and around if you listen to us, but it just makes the whole game, I was going to say game day atmosphere, really game night atmosphere. This makes it so much more enjoyable, especially for the kids on the field, because this really gets them hyped up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to. I mean, I couldn't imagine running out of the tunnel after all the lights and everything flashing as the team is gathered in the end zone, fixing to run out of the tunnel here on bait night with the purple jerseys and gold letters as the Du Bois team takes the field on the left side. And Danville now will run through the tunnel. They'll take the field. Should be a great game as Danville takes the field, runs to the sideline. Good crowd tonight for a huge game. We got fireworks going off now. Great environment here at Admiral Stadium. We hope we can hear it all with our kind of crowd mic set up, so hopefully we can hear everything. Pretty good environment here. We're happy to bring game day to all of you guys. Tim, I didn't see the coin toss, Tim, so I'm not for sure who gets the ball first. But Danville now huddles around Coach Stonebreaker on the sideline. Not sure if it's the kickoff team or the kickoff return team. Looks like we got some news on the field. Got somebody with a camera, two people with a camera on the field. So big game tonight as Danville tries to lock up that opening round home playoff game and a big game versus Du Bois. Danville's 6-1. Du Bois 3-4 coming into this huge game tonight. We'd like to remind everyone tonight's broadcast of Danville football on 103.9 FM WHIR is presented by CPP. That's Custom Promotional Products, the official shirt supplier of the Hometown Radio Network at 120 East Lexington Street in Harrodsburg.
So Du Bois won the toss, declined.
Declined, okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be Danville football coming out. There's been some conflict or some misunderstanding about how you pronounce Du Bois' name. I heard Joe Mathis tried to call him Dubois, and I'm driving. I'm driving down the road. I just stop at the station. I get the equipment. I'm driving here to the stadium. I've got the show on, driving here, and he says it's Dubois. And I'm thinking, there's no way that's how you say that. I'm not going to get on the broadcast and say Dubois the whole game. I'm doing it now, but no more after this. But so yeah, Danville gets the ball first, and with this kickoff, we'd like to remind everyone to kick off your next pizza party with a great tasting pizza from Big City Pizza here in Danville. As Du Bois will kick off to Danville. They'll kick it left to right on your radio dial. Danville will go right to left. As Danville readies, kicker for Du Bois readies, kicks away. It's a nice kick. It will be caught by Danville right around the 15-yard line. He'll run it forward. Looks like it might be Beasley. He's spun down. Nice tackle near the 25-yard line. And forgive me and Tim if we get some of the numbers wrong tonight, because Danville has different jerseys on. They have some different numbers with those jerseys, but most of them are the same. So the purple jerseys, a new little change of scenery for everybody tonight. Should be a fun game as Danville will take it over from right around their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for the Admirals, just underway here in this ball game.
Yeah, and I was talking to a assistant coach earlier and just asking him about the team, and he said he really feels like, it's a very athletic team.
Yeah.
He said this the whole thing we hope we can do is just, do everything better than them pretty much.
Yeah, definitely the most athletic team Danville's played this year so far. Under center now is the Admirals. Kruger, the quarterback, Mukes behind him. Ball snapped. Kruger to Mukes, running left, got a lot of room past the 30 to the 35. He'll be tackled down after a nice run, give him about 9 yards, close to the first down marker. He may have gotten the first down, actually, and they're going to give him a Dexter and Reitmeyer insurance first down. Nice run right there by Javian Mukes, picking up right where he's left off in every game, Tim.
Yeah, I think it kind of caught him by surprise because it was cleared out. The DBs went with the receivers. If they could just kind of ran a fake route going down the field, it was wide open for him. He didn't really know how to act on that.
So now they say in baseball, the hardest pitch to hit sometimes is the one right down the middle because you don't practice it. Maybe that's what happened on that one, but still a first down run by Javian Mukes. But it's got to the point where if we don't score a touchdown, it's kind of surprising. So 1st and 10 coming for Danville. Ball right around the 37-yard line. Counter run play, running to the left side. Mukes past the 40. Got a lot of room down the sideline, past the 50. He'll run over a man, tackle down. Nice run by Javian Mukes. Gets it past the 50 all the way down to right around the Du Bois 44-yard line. That's another Dexter and Reitmeyer insurance first down, Danville.
Yeah, nice job, big guys up front. That time he didn't really have anybody either, but that's because the whole left side of the offensive line caved down the defensive line, and nice blocking 1st and 2nd level.
So nice start here for Danville. That's definitely the way you want to start this game off. Momentum is key in a big game like this. As Danville gets the call from the sideline for 1st and 10 coming. They've got it right on the Du Bois 42-yard line, just underway here in the first quarter. Little power eye play coming. Under center, ball snap, pitches back to Mukes, running to the right side. He got some room upfield, makes a nice little juke move, spin move. Nice run past the 35-yard line. About an 8 or 9 yard gain. And he will get close to the first down marker, about a yard shy. 2nd down and about 1, maybe closer to 2 coming up for Danville. Ball right around the 34-yard line. Another great run by Javian Mukes. 3 straight runs for him to start this game off. They've tried, in some of these games, they've tried to open up the game with the pass and maybe try to open up the run game through that. Now they're letting the run game kind of open up the run game itself. 2nd and 1 coming for Danville. Ball snapped, pitches to Mukes, running to the right side. He'll be stringed out, breaks the tackle, trying to get the first down marker. Tackle down near the line to gain. Hard to see if he got it or not, but he's right at the line to gain. Lucky to even get past the line of scrimmage on that one. And I think he might be. Yeah. Is it a first down? It is.
They're sending the.
Yep. It is another Dexter and Reitmeyer insurance first down, Danville. That was an impressive run right there. It looked like it's to be tackled in the backfield. Just kind of spun forward and fell forward for a nice gain. And J.B. Mukes another great run.
And you said it, fell forward. We've talked about it all year. The young man, he doesn't get hit backwards. Every time when he finishes a run, he's finishing and falling forward.
And for a freshman, this guy's only going to get bigger and stronger. He's going to be a scary player in a few years, folks. He already is. I formation, 1st and 10 coming, ball on the Du Bois 32-yard line. Slow developing play to Mukes up the middle. Mukes makes some juke moves. Nice run. Kind of lost his footing on that one, had some room, but gets a nice 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming for Danville. Ball right around the 28-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
And Johnson Pullman Insurance represents over 25 companies insuring you to help find the right policy for you and your needs. Let John Funkhauser insure your future at 859-583-3710. And he says, go Ads.
Just underway here in the first quarter. First possession of the game. Danville 0, Du Bois 0. 8:45 to play in the first quarter. We have a whistle now. And not for sure what this is. Might be a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Coach isn't very happy.
Yep, Coach Stormbreaker has a timeout. Looks like a timeout with them. Well, let's wait here a second. They're actually staying on the field. Well, no, they're running the clock. I'm not for sure what that was. Don't think it was a timeout. But we're playing football now. 20 seconds left on the play clock. I formation coming for Danville on the Du Bois 28-yard line. Ball snapped. Hands off to Mukes to the middle. Mukes, nice run. Bursting through up the middle of the field. He's got another first down. That's a Dexter and Reitmeyer shirts first down. He gets it inside the Community Trust Bank red zone. Ball right around the 18-yard line. First down, Danville.
Yeah, Javian, I mean, the thing about the young man, he goes outside, he goes inside. He's not afraid to run between the tackles. He's got the speed to be able to get to the corner and get down. So, but when he goes in the middle, I always have to give love to the big guys. You attribute it to them. They're doing a nice job opening up holes for him.
Yeah, and Coach Stormbreaker mentioned this earlier this week. When you have a 1,000-yard rusher, that's a team stat. That's your offensive line. They're a piece of that as well.
Yeah.
Now, a wishbone formation now for Danville. Don't like we've seen this year. Ball snapped. Fakes it one way, hands off the other way. I think it might be Sellers with the ball. Runs forward. Nice gain inside the 10-yard line. That's Trendon Sellers out of the running back position on that one. And the wishbone formation gets it down to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and about 2 yards to go to the first down. Danville, a great opening drive, power football early in this game, Tim.
Yeah, wishbone has been something Danville has run forever, through the years. And when you got speed, you can put both guys back there.
Yeah, a lot of speed in that backfield. Fullback dive now. I think that might be Johnson pushing forward. He'll be tackled down. Nice runner. That's number 43, Savon Johnson. That is another freshman on this Danville team. A big, strong fullback run right there. And I think he's got enough for a first down. That's a Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance first down. And now it's 1st and goal for Danville. I think he's got it right at the 5-yard line. So Danville got a great opportunity to jump out in front of this game with 7:15 to play in the first quarter. On your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, it's Danville 0, Du Bois 0. And they'll come to the line now from the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. Wishbone formation. Kruger under center, waits the snap. Ball snapped. He'll fake it one way, hands it to Stellers running outside. He'll be breaking tackles and tackled down short of the end zone. And that looked like it was a false start on Danville, Tim. They didn't call it.
Yeah, I thought the left.
Yeah, the whole left side of the line got a head start.
But I'm really excited to see the wishbone. Because like I said, I was trying to figure out what you put back there with Mukes. Well, he just answered it.
Yeah.
You put Sellers back there, which we talked about, and you need to get the ball in his hands somehow, some way. And so you've got those two. And what made the beauty of that fullback dive work is we're going, oh, no, they're both back there. Now we've got to watch them. They didn't even pay attention to fullback.
Yeah, how would you like to be a defense and have Javian Mukes and Trendon Sellers lined up at running back with a fullback in front of them? Ball snapped. It's like Sellers to the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Danville. Trendon Sellers, the wishbone formation. He dives into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown. That is a Whitaker Bank touchdown. Danville, what a start for the Admirals.
Yeah, beautiful play. I mean, it's there's not much you can say about that. He got in there. He hit the hole. They had the hole for him. Mukes was able to kind of do the fake. They were watching him. Sellers come back on the backside. That's what, like I said, when you got a lot of speed, you can run that misdirection with the wishbone, which makes it very, very dangerous.
So now Cisnero, the kicker for Danville, will try to make it a 7-0 lead. He readies. Ball snapped. Holds down. Kicks up. It's blocked. And it'll be no good. So your score on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Danville 6, Du Bois 0, 6:18 to play in the first quarter. Let's take a break and be right back here on WHIR.
Loading the kids in the car. brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas, everybody wins.
You're hearing that right. The big dinner box from Pizza Hut is here, now starting at $19.99. That's 2 medium, 1 topping pizzas, 8 boneless wings, and 5 breadsticks, all bundled up for one unbeatable price. Win dinner and choose your favorite crust. Hand-tossed, pan, thin and crispy, and even tavern style. Order a big dinner box now, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Additional charge for extra toppings, extra cheese, upgrades, and dipping sauce. Not available on stuffed crust. Availability, prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and fees extra.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. Kickoff away from Danville goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 coming for the boys, their first drive of the game. We got to let everybody know Danville just scored, and you can score a job at Nesco Resource. Go to nescoresource.com. It is Danville 6, WEB Du Bois 0 with 6:18 to play in the first quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Tim, Danville just marched right down the field, all run plays the opening drive. Took it, 75 yards for a touchdown drive, a long touchdown drive.
Yeah, it is. Now we got to see how this defense does.
Yep.
Sometimes Danville has struggled a little bit with the pass defense because it's harder to do than to run.
Yep.
Especially if you get your guys single coverage, and looks like right now they're kind of in a man-to-man coverage.
Yep, Brian Dickerson Jr., the quarterback for the boys. He is a dangerous player, big, tall quarterback. Can run it, can throw it. He's a very good player. Run play up the middle. Nice run to the outside. Pretty good run. Fighting forward near the first down marker. They got his leg. He's still fighting forward. He has a first down. What a huge run, and they finally get him down after about a 13-yard run. Close to the 48-yard line. First down coming for the boys. And Tim, you can just see on that first play, this is a dangerous Du Bois team. They got a lot of size and a lot of athleticism. And this Danville defense has looked good, but this is a big test for them tonight.
Yeah, like it is. You're gonna match up, speed on speed, and
yep.
So just whoever has the most discipline with the play.
Yep.
And no silly penalties.
Yep, pistol formation now for the boys, a stacked receiver set. Both receivers on both sides stacked. Ball snapped, run play up the middle, the running back will run to the right side, breaking tackles, rumbling forward. Nice tackle right there. Gain about 4 yards on that one, past the 50-yard line, get it to right around the Danville 48. Second down, about 6 yards to go for Du Bois.
So yeah, right now Du Bois has Danville's defense on their heels. They're not, coming up and being aggressive on the end. They're not establishing the end. They're kind of catching them right now instead of delivering the blow. So they just got to kind of calm down a little bit and get comfortable in their defense.
And Danville hasn't played a team with this much firepower in a long time. It's been a few weeks since they played a team with this much athleticism and firepower, probably since Lincoln County. Under center now is Du Bois. Ball snapped, hands up the middle. He'll be tackled in the backfield by a host of Admirals. David Shelton was in there. Dyron Moody was in there as well. Braden Ford back there for Danville as well. Big tackle. And that will bring up a Caldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. It's now third down, about 9 yards to go for Du Bois after that 3-yard loss in the backfield. What a play from the Danville defense on that one, Tim.
Yeah, and that's what it was. I said they were on their heels that time. They weren't. They got their head or helmet, their pads over their feet, was able to break down, make a nice tackle in the backfield, and now we've got a big 3rd and long.
Du Bois' big quarterback lines up for 3rd down and 9. Ball on their own 49 now. Ball snapped. He'll roll out to his left, looking to pass. Looking, under pressure. He'll fire deep. Got a man wide open. It's caught, and he is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Du Bois. And you can see the firepower on display on that one. The quarterback just slung that one downfield, and the receiver, Tim, was about as wide open as you can get on that one.
That one just got your defensive responsibilities mixed up. The cornerback or free safety on that side actually came and attacked the shorter route, didn't catch a longer route going behind him, and that's what so he pretty much had 2 guys on one receiver and no guys on one.
Yeah. So a big play right there, about a 50-yard touchdown catch. A nice throw, put that one right on the money. You got a man wide open. That's kind of like a layup, but he put it on the money, rolling out to his left. You can see the talent he has. So now the extra point try coming now for Du Bois. And a big kick here because we're all tied up now 6-6 with 4:06 to play in the first quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Du Bois can take the lead here of this kick if it goes in. He'll line up for the extra point. Low snap. It's on the ground. It's kicked up and blocked by Danville. Nice block. I think it might have been David Shelton got a hand on it. Huge play right there where we stay all knotted up. It's 6-6. And we'll take a break and be right back here on WHIR.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When it comes to pizza, I'm a little particular. I like a vintage homemade tossed dough and sauce, plenty of toppings like a cheesy top and a light crunch on the bottom. I want a New York taste or sometimes that deep dish Chicago style. Say what? Big City Pizza Company. They make award-winning pizzas, sandwiches, desserts. Great place for pizza parties with the Big Bambino, oval, and 2-foot pizza. Order for your flavor now at BigCityPizzaKY.com.
Welcome back to Admiral Stadium. All tied up now after a long touchdown catch for Du Bois. It's now 6-6 with 4:06 to play in the first quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Kicks away to Danville. Caught around the 30 or the 25-yard line. It's Mukes now's got it. Running to his right side. Trying to get the sidelines. Got some room. He will break a tackle. Be tackled down. And boy, it's dangerous seeing Javian Mukes with the ball on a kickoff return. Probably not who they wanted to kick the ball off to, but gets it all the way down to right around the Danville 45-yard line. 1st and 10 coming now for the Admirals. And Danville 10 with their first drive, a long 75-yard run drive. Gets them to the end zone for a touchdown. And then Danville had Du Bois at 3rd down and 9. And then a long 50-yard touchdown pass and catch. That's been your story so far in this game. And we may have a shootout on our hands tonight, Tim. So now Danville comes to the line. It looks like it's going to be a single back formation. Mukes behind Kruger. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Ball snap pitches to Mukes, running to the left side. Cuts up field, trying to get the outside now. Nice run past the 50. A nice run right there, about a 7-yard gain. Gets it past the 50-yard line all the way down to the Du Bois 48-yard line. 2nd about 3 coming up for Danville. So maybe both these teams won't be able to stop each other tonight. We may have a fun shootout on our hands. As Danville, a nice run play right there. 2nd down and 3 coming for Danville. They get the call from the sideline. Danville in their purple bait jerseys for bait night. Their alternate jerseys. They'll get the call from the sideline. Single back formation coming. They'll get the call from their wristbands. And they'll get ready. Ball snap to Mukes, running to the right side. Counter play. Tries to get to the outside. Pushing forward near the 1st down line. He'll be tackled down about a yard shy of the 1st down at right around the 46-yard line. They need to get it to Du Bois 45-yard line. 3rd down and 1 coming for Danville. A Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 3rd down and 1 coming up for Danville. It's Danville 6, Du Bois 6 with 2:43 to play in the first quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Both offenses scored in their opening drive of the ball game, and both had their extra points blocked. So a eerily similar start for both of these teams as they get the call from the sideline, come to line. 7 seconds on the play clock. Wishbone formation now on 3rd and 1. Ball snapped to Sellers. He'll get the, he's going to be stopped about a yard shy of the 1st down marker. Lost the ball at the end of the run, but he was down. And it's now 4th down and 1 yard to go. Tried to go wishbone on that one and give it to Sellers running to the left side, but he was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, Tim.
Yeah, it is. I kind of like to see Sellers hit more at the end instead of right off the tackle or off the guard's hip. Kind of let his speed take over on that one. Javian Mukes is a little bit more fitted to run in between the tackles. But then again, I'm thinking you've got your fullback there.
Yep. 4th down and 1 to go. Danville lines up, wishbone formation. Kruger readies. Awaits the snap. Ball snapped. Fakes it the fullback to Mukes running to the right side. He'll fight forward near the first down line. And it's going to be close, Tim. That's going to maybe depend on the spot of the ball. The referee is standing right on the line. First down. First down,
kind of that thing if they do a left foot or a right foot spot.
Yeah.
You know, he was on the line with one.
Yep. So the indication is first down. That is a Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance first down. Big pickup there on 4th down and 1. Faked it to the fullback on the wishbone formation, then handed it to Mukes running right. He just fought his way forward for 1 yard. Now 1.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's Danville 6 to Boyce 6 on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Single back formation now for Danville. Kruger the quarterback, the freshman, and the freshman running back behind him, Mukes. Ball on the 45. Hands off to Mukes. Mukes is met in the backfield and driven backwards. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss in the play. 2nd down and 13 coming now for Danville. That play was just blown up from the start. And you can tell that Du Bois they don't want to just let Danville run down their throat like they did the first drive. Danville may have to spread it out a little bit and start throwing the ball. But it's going to be tough to do because this is a very opportunistic Du Bois team. They think they had 3 turnovers on defense. They took back 4 touchdowns. So got to be very careful against this team. They're very opportunistic. And now we've got a 2nd down and 13 coming for Danville, with now under a minute to play in the first quarter. We're all tied up 6-6. Wishbone formation once again for Danville. Ball snapped, play action. Kruger looking to pass. He'll fire to Mukes in traffic. Mukes goes up and almost comes down with it. That would have been an incredible catch. The pass falls incomplete. And now it's a 3rd down, about 13 yards to go for Danville. They've got it on the Boyce 48-yard line, Tim.
I don't mind the call there. It's just Kruger has kind of recognized that he's open a little bit quicker. Because by the time he recognized and threw it to him, well, he wasn't open anymore. That's going to be one. It's going to be like a quick response, a quick twitch to hear him coming out of the backfield.
We'd like to remind everyone to stay tuned after the game for the presentation of the Good Hands Award, a service of Big City Pizza located in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 3rd down and 13. Kruger, shotgun, back to pass, looking, got time of fire, looking for a man. It's incomplete, batted down, and it's almost intercepted. The pass will fall incomplete. It's now 4th down and long, and now Coach Stonebreaker will call on the punt team to punt the ball away. And Tim, nice job of the offensive line holding up on that one, but just couldn't find the open man, and now it's 4th down and long, got to punt the ball away.
Yeah, I mean, you can't score on every drive.
Well, you should be able to. You should score on every drive.
But the thing is, you've got to be able to return the favor for this next series.
Yep. Need a good punt here. Punter is Sellers. He'll have his feet set right around their own 35-yard line near it. He'll await the punt. Ball snapped. Catches the snap. Punts away. Pretty good punt. They'll try to fair catch it. Ball going back. It is dropped. Dropped the fair catch. It's covered by Danville. Danville gets on the drop punt catch. It's number 7, Mylon Peters. He's everywhere. And what a huge play for this Danville special teams unit. And Danville has excellent field position. That's a 1st down for Danville. They get it all the way down to the 20-yard line. And what a play, what a turn of events right there. Looked like Du Bois had all the momentum going, but he drops the punt. And then number 7, Mylon Peters, gets on it and makes a huge play, Tim.
Yeah, Mylon did what you're supposed to. They do the fair catch. You're going to break down right in front of them because you get him a punt like that. And, you know, he was quick on the quick on the fumble recovery, and Danville set up a really good position now.
13 seconds to play in the first quarter. I formation now for Danville. Ball snap to Mukes. Up the middle, Mukes breaking tackles, fights his way forward. Nice run. He'll get about 8 yards on that one. Actually, they get about a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. They get it inside the Community Trust Bank red zone, and that is how the first quarter of play ends. An exciting first quarter of action here from Admiral Stadium on Bait Night. It is Danville 6, WEB Du Bois 6, all tied up. Let's take a break and be right back here for the second quarter of action on WHIR.
Join Thoroughbred Express for their Trunk or Treat event. Bring the entire family for an evening filled with lots and lots of candy, fun, refreshments, and more. Want to get involved? They're inviting local businesses to join the fun. If you'd like to participate, message them on Facebook or send an email, marketing@thoroughbredexpress.com. Mark your calendars, Friday, October the 17th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's going to be a spectacular time. Oh.
Every fan knows the advantages of playing on their home field. Hi, I'm Patrick McClure from McClure Bailey. Proud to be a lifelong resident of Danville and Bull County. Our firm can provide a variety of services to meet the legal needs of you and our community. We're all local attorneys. We understand the needs of the people from Danville and Bull County because we are people of Danville and Bull County. Call the hometown team of McClure Bailey at 236-8888. Now located at 426 South 4th Street, just south of downtown Danville. Go Ads, go Cats, and go Rebels. This is an advertisement.
Welcome back to Admiral Stadium. It's all tied up. Start of the second quarter coming up. Danville 6, WEB Du Bois 6. And Danville's got excellent field position following the dropped punt catch by WEB Du Bois. Tried to call a fair catch. He dropped it. And then Mylan Peters for Danville fought on the ball. Now Danville's got excellent field position inside the 20-yard line. Ball right around the 12-yard line going in. We have a 2nd down and 1 coming for Danville. I formation coming for the Admirals. Quarterback is the freshman Kruger. Running back is the freshman Mukes. Awaits the snap under center. Ball snaps to Mukes up the middle. Mukes trying to get the right side tackle down after a short gain. About a yard shy of the first down still. 3rd down and 1 coming for Danville. Tonight's broadcast of Danville football on 103.9 FM WHIR is presented by CPP, that's Custom Promotional Products, the official shirt supplier of the Hometown Radio Network at 120 East Lexington Street in Harrodsburg. So now Danville's got 3rd down and 1 to go.
Yeah, that's a big 3rd down.
Yeah, not the 12-yard line. I don't know why I said 12. Not the 19-yard line. Hands off to Mukes the middle, fighting forward. Got the 1st down. He gets it inside the 10-yard line all the way down to the 5. And that is a Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance 1st down coming for Danville. What a run right there on 3rd down and 1. Mukes just ran it forward for about 10 yards almost and got a 1st down.
And go Ads from your state representative Daniel Elliott. The success for our young people means a successful future for our Commonwealth. State Rep Daniel Elliott is cheering on the Ads.
6-6 your score. Danville's got it at the 5-yard line going in. Call it the 6-yard line. Try to break this 6-6 tie. I formation. To Mukes up the middle. Mukes can be wrapped up and driven back at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard on that one. 2nd and goal coming. I just noticed, Tim, that they're calling Danville the Bulldogs on the Jumbotron, I guess, for bait. Now, I didn't get the memo on that. I feel like it would be confusing if you're just tuning in the radio and you hear me calling them the Bulldogs. So probably ought to just keep calling them the Admirals here on the radio.
Yeah.
Now, here at the stadium, you're watching the game. You know who's playing. But
and it's bait night, not date night. So don't get us confused on that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I usually don't have to worry about that one. I formation now for Danville. Ball up the 7. He'll wait the snap. Ball snap, pitch to Mukes. Mukes running. Past the 10, fights forward. Got some room. He's in. Touchdown, Danville. Javian Mukes found the gap and hit it hard. He goes all the way in for a Whitaker Bank touchdown, Danville. What a run, Javian Mukes. We have gotten used to saying that. Touchdown, Danville, Javian Mukes. He has just been a big-time player all year, Tim. What a run.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that one was a lot on him. I mean, he found the hole that was there, but it was kind of outside target. He just really mentioned he's got great field vision. He saw which way to cut, which way to keep away from the pursuit.
It's narrow now for the extra point for Danville. Ball snapped, holds down, kicks up, blocked again. And the front line of the extra point team is not off to a great start tonight. That's 2 straight blocks on extra points. Coach Stonebreaker is not happy, but that makes our score now. On your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Danville 12, Du Bois 6, with 10:08 to play in the second quarter. We'd like to remind everyone Danville just scored, and you can score a job at Nesco Resource. Go to nescoresource.com. Let's take a break and be right back here on WHIR.
54-yard touchdown run.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During the Drive into Fall event, save on a new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, now lease priced at only $289 per month for 36 months. $43.63 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 7,500 miles per year. Must have lease loyalty. Stock C 25,394. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. Danville just scored and broke that 6-6 tie. It is now Danville 12 to Boyce 6, as Danville now lines up for the kickoff. 10:08 to play in the second quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Danville lines up to kick the ball away. It's kicked away. Nice kick. Right around the 19-yard line, or the 16-yard line, I should say. It's returned by Du Bois. He got some room. Running forward, breaking tackle. Spins to the outside. Oh, what a run. He's tackled finally down across the Du Bois 45-yard line. Gets it all the way up near the Du Bois 46-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for the Lions of WEB Du Bois. Tim, what do you think of this start? An exciting start at a punt, dropped, return, or caught by Danville. A fumbled punt catch recovered by Danville. It's a hard one to describe. Danville had a long touchdown drive. First drive, Du Bois a long touchdown catch. And then Danville just scored right there, took the lead. Been a fun game early on in this game.
Yeah, that is. I mean, they're doing great with that. I just really need them to get the simple plays done right, too, as in block for the extra point, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, Coach Sundberg not happy about that one.
Yeah, but they're playing really good right now.
Yeah, in a big game like this, you got to show up for it. It's been a shootout early on. And it's now 12-6 your score. As Du Bois has it, their impressive quarterback, big, tall guy, had a nice touchdown pass in their first drive. Hands off the running back, running to the right side. He's wrapped up in the backfield by number 50, David Shelton. What a play by the senior. Getting back there, and Tim, he had a little lane to get in there to tackle the running back. He just hit it so hard and got back there so quick. What a play by him.
Yeah, Shelton came from the backside defensive end spot, and what really helped is the play side, which I believe is Big Dairon Moody over there and Sasha Wade. They kind of slowed up that play side and allowed Shelton, and Shelton's quick too. I think he's the quickest one out the guys in the front. So it allowed him to come on the backside and get that tackle. Nice little negative play. I was trying to find the first stick. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10 to go. Back to passes to Boyce. Looking, under pressure. He'll scramble. Looking. He'll fire deep. Wide open man once again. It's caught at the 20. He's past the 10, being chased down. He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, WEB Du Bois. And another play with busted coverage from the Admirals. Same play, rolled out to his left that time and had a man running wide open down the hashes. And that is another touchdown for WEB Du Bois to tie this game up 12-12 now with 9:12 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely somebody's a little confused on that. I don't know who, because we don't know what play's been called, the defense, but somebody's a little confused. They're losing their man coverage. And so hopefully, I already know Stoneberger's probably already working on how to straighten that out.
Yeah, you got to straighten it out because they're on pace to score every pass they throw if we can't cover that one. Now, it all tied up 12-12. Regardless, it's been a fun start in this game. A lot of scoring early on. We thought it could be. PAT attempt coming for Du Bois. Big kick here. Danville going to try to block it, keep this game tied. Ball snap, holds down, kick is up, and it looks like it's good. It's actually no good. Hard to see from up here. No good. That will keep our score all tied up. It's Danville 12, Du Bois 12 with 9:12 to play in the second quarter. Tie game. We'll be right back here on WHIR.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium, all tied up on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard after another long touchdown pass by WEB Du Bois. It's now 12-12 on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, 9:12 to play in the second quarter. And 2 straight busted coverage plays by this Danville defense has this game all tied up. So Du Bois now gets set to kick the ball away. Quarterback is Brian Dickerson Jr. for WEB Du Bois, and he's looked very impressive early on, Tim. I know it's easy to throw those wide open passes downfield, but his presence running around the pocket making those plays, he's going to be a hard guy to stop in this game for Danville. Kickoff's away to Danville. It will be caught by, looks like Mukes near the 25-yard line. Curls back, runs to the right side, trying to get to the edge. He'll go upfield past the 20. He'll fall forward. Nice return. Gets it right around the 27-yard line. That's where Danville set up their next drive. 1st and 10 coming.
And go Admiral. Show your devotion and get those wins because there's no tapping out. Go Ads from Chris Herron and his staff at the Boyle County Attorney's Office.
So Danville now will huddle around Coach Stonebreaker on the sideline. The offense has had no problems scoring other than that one drive when there was a tackle in the backfield that kind of set them backwards. One interesting thing to note, there's been no penalty flag so far in this game. Been a very smooth, well-played game to this point. And now Danville breaks the huddle and comes to the line here. 1st and 10 coming. They've got it at the 28-yard line, their own 28, 1st and 10. Single back formation. Kruger the quarterback, Mukes the running back behind him. Cam Peters spread out to the left side, Sellers with him. Ball snapped. Misdirection play up the middle to Mukes. He'll fight forward, and he will get a solid gain. Give him about 3, maybe 4 yards on that one. Call it a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming for Danville.
And go Ads from the Boyle County PVA, Lucretia Mike Gibson and her staff, proud to support the Danville Admirals.
At the way this game is being played, if you're Danville or Du Bois for that matter, you better keep scoring because it's been a electrifying start to this ball game. And Du Bois has really they've only had 2 drives because the one drive they would have had, they dropped the punt catch. The other 2 drives they scored pretty easily on. 2nd down and 6 coming. Under center is Kruger. To Mukes, right side, fighting forward, nice run, breaking some tackles, spins one way, he'll fight forward, he's got the Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance 1st down for Danville. Ball right on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 coming, nice run right there by Mukes. One thing I like about him, Tim, is he is, he's got all the moves, he's got the speed, but he is also a fighter. He can get in the trenches and fight and grit his way forward. That's what I like about him, especially as a freshman. That's a great intangible to have.
Does it with a smile.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. You don't hear much from him, see much from him. He just goes in, takes care of his business. His play goes back. So, I mean, it's really good to see that out of a player.
Yep. Wishbone formation now, 1st and 10 from their own 40 for Danville. Ball snaps to Mukes up the middle. Mukes running forward. Got a nice gain once again. Give him about 5 or 6 yards on that one. Call it actually a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 coming for the Admirals. 7:35 to play in the 2nd quarter of action. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. Here from Admiral Stadium on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard.
And go Ads from Ruth Insurance CPAs. We're proud to be from Danville and to root on our Admirals as we've done for generations. Go Ads from Bill, Liz, and the family at Ruth Insurance CPA, 475 West Main Street, Suite 108.
2nd down and 4 to come for Danville. Wishbone formation. Ball snapped to Mukes, right side, fighting forward, flag flies. And I think that's probably going to be a hold on Danville. And with that penalty flag, Sheriff Taylor Bob would like to remind everyone to never drink and drive. Holding on Danville. And that's a tough penalty there because that really Danville's on schedule in that drive, getting nice gains and kept getting about 4 or 5 yard gains. And that penalty backs them up, makes it now a 2nd down and about 14 yards to go. Not what you wanted at all right there.
Yeah, you're right. It puts them behind the 6 now, so they have to kind of get a little more urgency into them. Pass hasn't been working too much tonight, but when you get like this, you're going to start looking for some pass plays.
Yep, might see a spread formation here. The boys will almost always go spread, and Danville's not seen that very much this year. A lot of wing T teams they played. And we have a spread formation. Kruger in the shotgun. Mukes was right. The snap goes over his head in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. It will be recovered by Danville. And now a flag flies late. It was a bad snap over the head of Kruger. Danville recovered. There's a flag that flies late. Tim, that's got to be on Du Bois. Maybe like a late hit or something. I'm not for sure what that could be.
Yeah, you would kind of.
It can't be on Danville because
both the Danville players are on the ground.
On the ground. Wow. So like a late hit maybe? Or
maybe just kind of piling on.
He didn't look like he piled on. It looked like he was going for the ball.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that, but that was, if you're a Du Bois fan listening, I don't know about that call right there that they just gave you. But so see where they spot the ball at. I think they just moved it about 5 yards, but you would think if it was a personal foul, it'd be a 15-yard penalty. I'm not going to question things. 3rd down and about 11 yards to go for Danville. They've got it on the 37-yard line. Or actually, call it now the 40-yard line. Sorry, I couldn't hardly see the numbers. 40-yard line, 3rd down and 11 to go. To pass is Kruger looking. He'll fire deep. He's got a man. It's Sellers going to get to it. He dives, and he can't make the catch. Oh, we had him open. Pass falls incomplete. Now it's 4th down and 11 yards to go, and Danville will now bring out the punt unit. And, Tim, that was a drive that was going very well for the Admirals, but the penalty really stalled it out.
Yeah, it is. And that pass, I mean, Kruger put it right in the spot. I just think the receiver got a little bit of a late break on that because other than that, it's kind of a timing route. But so now they've got to punt, and, well, hopefully the last thing happened last punt. But,
yeah,
you know,
you'd have to hope
defense is
that's
going to
what
have to tighten down.
Yeah. So 4th down, 11 to go. They'll punt the ball away now. Sellers, the punter, stands on the 25-yard line. Ball snap, punts away, nice punt. About the 30-yard line, it'll bounce. He won't try to catch this one, but he gets a nice roll, and that may have touched a Du Bois player. Not going to give it to him, though. Ball's going to be spotted right at the 10-yard line. That's where Du Bois will take over. 1st down and 10 from right around the 10-yard line for Du Bois. And if you're Danville, Tim, you have to hope that you shored up some of those pass coverages because the 2 touchdowns that they've scored has been off busted coverages.
Yeah, just, I mean, really bad busted coverage. So as the last offensive series, that's kind of watching the defensive coordinator, defensive coaches were working with a player. I think he was getting a little bit confused on his coverage, so they're working with him. So hopefully they shored that up. And let's just see, because you know Du Bois is going to go right after it again.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
It's been, I mean, what's he thrown? 2 passes, 2 touchdowns?
Two passes, 2 wide open men, 2 touchdowns. Put it right on the money on both of them. He had over 1,000 yards coming into this game and probably already has close to 100 yards in this game passing. 6:24 to play in the 2nd quarter. It's Danville 12, Du Bois 12 here from Admiral Stadium on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, and Du Bois is going to call a timeout. Some miscommunication on that one. Let's take a timeout with them. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. Let's take a quick 30-second break and be right back here on WHIR.
Rising prices are everywhere, from gas pumps to the electric bill. Intercounty Energy understands these times are challenging. That is why we're doing all we can to keep your rates competitive and service reliable. We also have programs to provide options to help you manage your bill. To learn more about what we're doing for you, go to intercountyenergy.net, intercountyenergy.net, or togetherwesaveky.com. Togetherwesaveky.com. Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Welcome back to Admiral Stadium. It's Danville 12, Du Bois 12 with 6:24 to play in the 2nd quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Been a fun game tonight. 2 long touchdown passes by Du Bois, 2 touchdowns from Danville, 1 a run from Trendon Sellers, 1 a run from Javian Mukes. And Danville now trying to get a stop here. They have not stopped this Du Bois offense yet, but Du Bois has it all the way back at their own 10-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go for them. Looks like a pistol formation now for the Lions of WEB Du Bois. Actually, might be a single back formation as the quarterback nears the center. Lining up here. And here we go. They'll finally get set. 1st and 10 coming from their own 10. Ball snapped. Hands off the running back. He'll be tackled in the backfield. Nice job there, Sasha Wade. And Brayton Ford was back there. Sasha Wade tackles him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 to go for Du Bois. Nice play by Sasha Wade on that one.
Yep, and the Danville defense needs to be rock solid tonight. When you need dependable rock and crushed stone, go to Rogers Group, Caldwell Stone Quarry on Stanford Road in Danville. Yeah, that's I was going to say, that's the thing with Sasha, you know, we talk about how strong he is, but he's got, you know, a really strong grip, too, because that's really about all he had was one hand on the running back to bring him down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's nice play by the defense.
And that's a big guy, too. That's a big running back who's running the ball. He got him down with one hand on the jersey for a nice play. 2nd down and 10 for Du Bois, ball at their own 10. Back to pass now, looking, got time, rolls out to his right, under some pressure. He throws it, and it will just get rid of it. Throws it out of bounds. Nice job of the Danville defensive line, put some pressure on the quarterback.
And hey, They didn't score.
They didn't score. I was kind of worried there for a second, but hey, we got them. We stopped them on that one, and you know, it sounds. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say it builds your confidence a little bit, but it doesn't really mean you just threw the ball out of bounds. So, but you know, we're down, but we're all tied up there. It's 12-12.
He threw it out of bounds because, I mean, the defense have had really good coverage. I mean, they were on their guy. We didn't have a busted coverage. So hopefully, you know, the defensive coaches were able to kind of get that figured out what was going on.
Yep. A Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 3rd down and 10 for the boys. Ball thrown 10. Play clock ticking down at 1. Back to pass now. Ball snapped. Looking under some pressure. Runs to his left. Looking under some pressure now. He'll be sacked. Called a 1-yard gain, but very far away from the first down marker. It's 4th down and 9. Gets it up to right around the 11-yard line. 4th down. They've got to punt the ball away. Nice job right there by the Danville defense. They make the adjustments. Nice job of the Danville defensive line, putting some pressure on the quarterback. Gets them tackled out of bounds. It's now 4th down, and Du Bois will now punt the ball away. So now for Danville, the dangerous return man, Trendon Sellers, is back. He's got it. He stands around the 45-yard line. If you're Du Bois, you do not punt the ball to him. You punt the ball out of bounds. He is a dangerous return man. We've seen that all this year.
But if you're Danville,
you hope
punt the ball to him.
You hope and pray they punt the ball to Trendon Sellers. Now we have a player down the field, and now he just gets up. Oh, was it a timeout or injury timeout? I'm not for sure.
I think he was trying to do the injury, but they called a timeout before.
Yeah, well, let's take just a really quick 30-second break and be right back here on WHIR.
Hi, I'm Fred Sizemore.
And at Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, our award-winning service department is here to keep you moving with world-class customer care. We're proud to serve not only our friends and neighbors, but also the vehicles that keep our community safe, from police and EMS to fire departments. With free pickup and delivery, plus a convenient shuttle service, we make it easy to keep your car or truck in top shape.
We make it easy. We make it easy. We make it easy.
At Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, service isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
Okay, welcome back. It is Danville 12, WEB Du Bois 12. And Du Bois will now punt the ball away. The punter will stand in his own end zone, punt the ball away. Sellers is the return man for Danville. Ball snapped. Punter punts it away, a line drive kick. It will bounce, and they are not going to pick it up. It's near Sellers, and it'll be picked up and spotted down, and we got a little bit of a pushing and shoving after the play. No flag flies. Danville will take over near the midfield line. Right around the, see where they officially spot the ball down at. Caught the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for the Admirals.
And go ads from your state senator, Amanda Mays Bledsoe. You all represent this area with class and make me proud to be your state senator. Go ads from your state senator, Amanda Mays Bledsoe.
So all tied up here on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. There's a dog in the press box, I believe, with 5:13 to play in the second quarter of action here on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Danville's got it right around the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 coming. And so Danville last drive had to punt it away. Du Bois had to punt it away. The scoring's kind of calmed down just a little bit. Now they've got it now. Power I formation. Kruger, the quarterback, pitches it back to Mukes, running to the left side, trying to get to the edge. He'll cut up field, past the 50, making some moves, falls forward. Nice run by Javian Mukes, and not a very generous spot by the spotter there, but I'm going to give him just about 5 yards on that one. Looks like he got about 7 or 8 yards. But give him 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 coming now for Danville.
Yeah, nice job, though. I'm going to give a little credit to Savion Johnson there. He actually was responsible for setting that edge, and the line had taken care of the defense on there, so he just kept going around, and Javian Mukes followed behind him and let him kind of dictate which way he wanted to run.
2nd down and 5 to go for Danville. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. Power I formation once again for Danville. Ball snapped to Mukes, left side, tries to cut outside. He'll be tackled down after a short gain. Maybe give him 1 or 2 yards on that one. 3rd down coming up, about 3 or 4 coming for Danville.
And the Parthenon Greek and American Eats restaurant serves the best and freshest Mediterranean and American cuisine in Central Kentucky in the Greenleaf Shopping Center in Danville, and they say go ads.
Go ads. Now we got a 3rd down and 4 to go for Danville. They've got it right around the 43-yard line, the Du Bois 43. for a 3rd down and 4 yards to go. A Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 3rd and 4. Danville comes out, wishbone formation now. Kruger under center. He'll wait the snap on 3rd down. Ball snapped. Will fake it the fullback to Mukes, and they got 3 guys in the backfield. They were not full, but a fake to the fullback. Tackled in the backfield, about a 2-yard loss. 4th down now for Danville.
Yeah, I almost thought they were running the screen for a minute, the way those 3 guys were just kind of sitting and waiting for Mukes. Pretty much they just caught him a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I'd like to see Danville go for like a little bit of a no play here. You know, we haven't seen that tonight. You may catch him off guard here. It's 4th down. See if they try to do that right here. 4th down and about 5 yards to go. They've got it on the Du Bois 44-yard line. Wishbone formation on 4th down. And I think they're doing what I said they was going to do. They almost jump. They don't jump. And Danville will call a timeout. They tried to go with the no play right there, draw them off sides, and they were not able to, and Danville calls a timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. 2:55 to play in the second quarter. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. Quick break, and be right back here on WHIR.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. 2:55 to play. It's Danville 12, Du Bois 12. With 2:55 to play in the first half on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Danville's got it on the Du Bois 44-yard line for now a 4th down and 5 yards to go. 4th and 5, big play. Single back formation, Kruger the quarterback under center, Mukes behind him. Ball snapped, and now Coach Stonebreaker, I think, called a timeout right before the play, and he's very upset about something. So let's just keep it right here. Maybe there's some kind of a play clock issue or something, not for sure. I think it's a timeout. Coach Stonebreaker's not happy about something down there, Tim. I think we have a timeout, or no, looks like maybe the punt team might be coming out now. Not for sure what the issue here is.
Listening to us, we're not really sure. They have the defense, they have the offense, and the punt team out there.
Well, they're huddling up now. I think we have a timeout, but Du Bois did not take it to the sideline. Let's just keep it right here because we just had a timeout. I didn't think you could call back-to-back timeouts. Is that a thing? I didn't know if maybe you can or not. Now it looks like they're going to punt the ball away. I could maybe see this being a fake here. I could see maybe that being like a performative action by Coach Stonebreaker. He likes to do that, where he like acts like he's mad, but then they try to fake. I don't know. We'll see if it is that. It's 4th down and 5, and then kind of that territory where you would fake it. And Sellers is the kicker. So let's see what happens here on 4th down and 5. Punt team is out there. Ball on the Du Bois 44-yard line. Sellers readies. Ball snapped, and he's going to punt it. And he gets blocked, too. Ball is blocked. It'll roll forward. Still takes a nice Danville bounce. And it will roll right around the 26-yard line. And flags fly late. And didn't really see what happened. It might be a penalty on Du Bois. So they blocked the punt on that one. The kicking, the blocking game for the kicking has not been very good tonight. We've had two different blocked PATs and now a blocked punt on that one, Tim.
Yeah, that one. I mean, you almost kind of wonder if they were kind of caught in the middle, like, hey, maybe we'd fake it, maybe we'd kick it. But yeah, it's you got to get the ball back a little, or get it out of your hands a little bit quicker on that punt, just to kind of help your line out.
Yep. So the penalty flag was on Du Bois. It'll back them up far. So now the blocked punt really don't matter at all. They've got it right around the 13-yard line, their own 13 for 1st down and 10 coming. But yeah, I really thought that's going to fake the punt right there. A lot of times you'll see Coach Stonebreaker kind of like act like he's mad, and then they'll make the defense think, oh, he's definitely going to punt it, or I don't know. Didn't see it on that one. We may see it at some other point in time. But regardless, 1st and 10 coming now for Du Bois. They've got it at their own 13-yard line with 2:44 to play in the second quarter. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. And the lineup here, trips formation, quarterback in the shotgun, running back to his left. Hands off the running back from the right side, be wrapped up and drugged down the backfield. Nice play right there. Jaden Tandy gets in there. A nice quick play. Jaden Tandy's the guy. We've seen a lot of him kind of earlier in the season around the Anderson County and Lincoln County game. Then he had an injury. And then tonight right there, steps up, makes a big play right there. Nice play by Jaden Tandy.
Yeah, Jaden does a really good job coming off that end on kind of a bullet blitz. He's got the speed to get back there a lot quicker, and that time he did pretty much, I mean, as soon as the running back got the ball, Tandy was back there with him.
We'd like to remind everyone to stay tuned after the game for the presentation of the Good Hands Award, a service of Big City Pizza in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. Empty back formation now for the boys. He'll fire deep downfield. It'll be overthrown and incomplete, and a flag flies late. They're going to get Danville for a defensive holding or pass interference, probably a defensive holding. And Tim, I don't know about that call. It was close when I could see why he called it, but definitely not what Danville wanted on that play.
No, it wasn't. I mean, and that was a kind of a simple, just really one receiver route because there were 3 guys on him.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they do that and they release that tight end, which is what that was when, you know, you feel like it's more of a running down.
Yep, so pass interference is the call. And that will be a first down for the boys.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. First down and 10 now coming for the boys. Got it at right around the 23-yard line. First and 10 now. Pistol formation, a fullback to his left, running back behind him. Play action, looking, screen pass to the left side. The running back breaks a tackle, runs forward past the 30. He's got some room, cuts outside past the 45 to the 50. Being chased, he'll finally get tackled down the sideline. And a little shove after the play. And looks like we got a little bit of pushing and shoving. But that's all it'll go. That could have been a lot worse, Tim. That was kind of a not really the pushing and shoving you don't want to see on that kind of play, but regardless, a big-time play right there by the boys, and that's a big gain. First and 10 now. They get it past the midfield line all the way down to the Danville 35-yard line.
Yeah, that was just kind of a pure speed by the running back, too.
Yep, and we do have a penalty flag after the play. They'll get an unsportsmanlike conduct or unnecessary roughness call on Danville. That was probably the right call by the officials because that could have started some kind of a scuffle out there after the play. But regardless, the officials take care of it very well, call the penalty. And now a first down and 10 coming for the boys right outside the 20-yard line and right around the 23. 1:43 to play in the first half. Danville 12, the boys 12 under Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Spread formation now for the Lions of the boys. And now we have a whistle, and I think we have another timeout. So they're going to call their timeout here with 1:43 to play. And we will take a break. I think that's our last timeout, too. So a risky play right there. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on WHIR.
Lee's Famous Recipe's been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
Welcome back. Following the timeout, it is Danville 12, Du Bois 12 here from Danville, or from Admiral Stadium. 1:43 to play in the first half. And Du Bois has a chance to get the ball in the end zone here right before halftime after a long run, a little wider, or a halfback screen for a long run. But now Du Bois has no more timeouts remaining. So now they got to be careful of 1:43 remaining. They're still a decent ways away from the end zone. Danville trying to keep them out of the end zone to keep this game all tied up before halftime because Du Bois, I believe, Tim, gets the ball to start the second half.
Mm-hmm. They do, yeah.
Yeah. So Du Bois will break the huddle from the sideline, take the field. 1:43 to play in the first half. Trips formation, quarterback in the shotgun, running back to his right. He readies for the snap. Ball snapped. Back to pass is Du Bois. Rolls to his right. Got some room. A holding call comes out. Quarterback will just get rid of it. There'll be a hold on Danville. And looks like maybe Dyron Moody was a little bit shaken up on the play. We'll have to check on that. But definitely a holding penalty on Du Bois. And I bet they wish they had that timeout back now. Back them up 10 more yards.
Yeah.
So Dyron Moody looks like he's injured. He's laying flat on the ground. He's going to try to get up now, looks like. Wait for the call from the official, and we'd like to remind everyone, or Sheriff Taylor Baum would like to remind everyone with that penalty flag to click it or ticket. So now we've got 1:34 to play in the first half. Danville 12, WEB Du Bois 12. That penalty flag will back them up all the way back to the 32-yard line for now I believe a first down and 20 yards to go for the Lions.
Yeah, I'd look for another pass coming out of this play. I mean, they've had pretty good luck for the most part with the passing game today.
Yeah, that's been their 2 touchdowns. Is 2 long touchdown passes, and this quarterback rolls out of the pocket. So now first down and 20 yards to go, 1:34 to play in the first half. All tied up here, 12-12. Quarterback ready for the snap. Jet motion from receiver. Fakes a pitch to him. Back to pass, looking, fires. It's caught on the right side. Nice move with the receiver. Running past the 30. He'll be tackled down. Pretty nice gain, but still going to bring up now a second down and 12 coming following the penalty. About an 8-yard gain on that one. That receiver had a nice catch on the right side, made a nice little juke move, and got forward for a pretty good gain. And that clock may have got out of bounds, actually, so the clock will stop with 1:24 to play. Big sequence right here. Danville trying to keep this game all tied up at 12 before halftime. Big game tonight. Winner will host a home playoff game. If Danville can win this game, they'll have another home game here, a home playoff game. It's a big one, all tied up at 12. Empty backfield now. 1:24 to play in the first half. Motion now. The pass is the Boyce. Looking. Got time. Now scramble to his left. He'll try to tuck it and run. Got some room past the 20. He'll slide down to the 15. And that is close to the first down marker, but he didn't get there. Gets it past the 15-yard line. Actually be tackled or slide down right at the 15-yard line. Brings up a third down and about 2 yards to go for Du Bois. And they're not really in any kind of hurry. We're now under a minute to play in the first half. They have no timeouts. They've got it at the 15-yard line, third down and 3. A Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 49 seconds to play in the first half, no timeouts. Empty backfield. They need to hurry. Du Bois does. Danville trying to keep him out of the end zone. All tied up at 12. Back to pass. Quarterback will run it now. He'll be tackled, and they get him down. He fell forward. Did he get the first down? I don't think he did. About a yard shy of the first down marker. It's fourth down. That clock keeps running. And now they're trying, the official trying to stop the clock, but I'm not for sure why.
Ball carried by Dickerson.
And now the clock stops at 24 seconds. Not for sure why the clock stopped, Tim. Not a first
called
down.
a timeout for himself, an official's timeout.
Yeah, but that's a really crucial play because they get another playoff here.
Yeah.
I think if I was Coach Stonebreaker, I would be livid after that one. But now we have a fourth down and 1 coming. 15 seconds to play in the first half, all tied up at 12. Back to pass now with the Boyce. Fires, speed out, left side, got a man caught. He'll be tackled down. He has the first down, but the clock is going to run out, and I don't think they're going to get their playoff. They're trying to get to the line. The clock is stopped. There's an injured man on the field now. Chaos here. They need to run the clock, and now they'll stop the play, and that's, Tim, you think, I don't want to say here because it's a high school team, but that is a very, 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 very conveniently timed injury for Du Bois. But got to speak very lightly on that because you never know. You see that in college all the time. Teams trying to fake injuries and get more time, get another timeout. But you have to speak lightly on that because you don't want to say something like that and then the guy actually be hurt. And he looks like he may actually be hurt. He's still on the ground.
Yeah, I think it was kind of almost it looked like when he was tackled, the defender kind of came down on him. So but we'll see how long he sits down there. And,
we'll judge it by that. Yeah. But wow, so that was so really a perfect event right there for Du Bois because they got the clock stopped twice by the official the first time and then by the injury timeout the second time, and the player is walking off the field now and may have got the wind knocked out of him or something, I don't know. But now there's 7.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Du Bois did pick up the first down. I thought for sure they wouldn't be able to get another playoff, but with the injury timeout, they get another play here. They've got it at the Danville 12-yard line with 7.8 seconds to play in the first half. Danville 12, Du Bois 12. 7.8 seconds to play. As they ready here, official still holding the play. They'll come to the line now. Clock will run on the play, and they'll just spike it down to stop the clock with 4.8 seconds left. And you could maybe see a field goal attempt here. They've attempted a 32-yard field goal in this season, but it don't look like that's what they're doing right here.
I was going to say, during pregame warm-ups, I actually saw the kicker roughly about this side, but when it was on this near sideline or hash mark, he didn't do a very good job at it.
Okay.
So it wasn't really a good angle for him.
Yep. So chaos to end this first half of play. Catch everyone up to speed. It is Danville 12, Du Bois 12 with 4.8 seconds remaining in the first half now. Danville trying to keep Du Bois out of the end zone, keep this game all tied up going to the halftime. Du Bois gets the ball to start the second half. Probably the last play of the first half. Quarterback in the shotgun for Du Bois. Back to pass. Looking, still looking. Got time, scrambles to his left side. Clock expires. He'll jump past the end zone. It is incomplete. Danville defense gets a huge stand, and this game will stay all tied up going into halftime. Tim, a chaotic end to the first half of play, but Danville does their job, keeps them out of the end zone, and we'll go into halftime with our score all tied up at 12-12. A fun first half here from Admiral Stadium, Tim.
Yeah, it is, and it's kind of, you're right, chaos. A little bit of chaos at the end. The coaches were upset because the clock wasn't running. Well, the official has to run the clock for it to run. He has to wind it up.
Yeah.
So, they were a little bit more worried about that than trying to get everything, but luckily it worked out good. The defense, they put enough pressure, get to the halftime, and then starting second half, W. Du Bois will be receiving the kickoff.
Yep, so a big second half coming. We were all tied up in this huge district game. Winner, if Danville can win, they will host a home playoff game here at Admiral Stadium. Danville trying to hold on to win, but we were all tied up going to the halftime. It's Danville 12, Du Bois 12 at halftime. We'll take a break and be right back with the halftime show here on WHIR.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Save on a new 26 Chevy Equinox LT, now priced as low as $26,998. Complete with remote start, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and alloy wheels, navigation, apps, and much more. Stock M26014. For details and additional discount information, call Bob Allen Motor Mall today. Bob Allen Chevrolet on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Every fan knows the advantages of playing on their home field. Hi, I'm Patrick McClure from McClure Bailey. Proud to be a lifelong resident of Danville and Bull County. Our firm can provide a variety of services to meet the legal needs of you and our community. We're all local attorneys. We understand the needs of the people from Danville and Bull County because we are people of Danville and Bull County. Call the hometown team of McClure Bailey at 236-8888. Now located at 426 South 4th Street, just south of downtown Danville. Go Ads, go Cats, and go Rebels. This is an advertisement.
I'm Boyle County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. The Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit is here to help, whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just need to talk to someone. Our team is trained, compassionate, and ready to respond. Call the Boyle County EMS Crisis Response Unit today, 238-1134, because your mental health matters.
Boyle County EMS, every second counts, every life matters.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new Crafted Flats. 5 handcrafted recipes for mature appetites only. We've censored this commercial to prevent children from hearing about the grown-up flavors, including the ultimate, loaded with and peppers. And for limited time, the Nashville Hot, stacked with crispy chicken. And the Chicken Bacon Ranch, topped with bacon and drizzled with lunch. Order all 5 crafted flats for $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close. No one out-pizzas the Hut. $5 pricing available until 5 p.m. only. Prices may vary after 5 p.m. Additional charge for extra toppings and cheese. Product availability, prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
Attention football fans. If you like football, you're going to love the DQ Pigskin Report. Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN and WHIR.
We interview the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, Mercer County,
and Center College's Andy Fry and color analyst Jeff Picaro of UK.
It's the Pigskin Report Mondays from 6 o'clock until 7 live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
Well, welcome back here to Admiral Stadium, all tied up here 12-12 at halftime. It's Danville versus WEB Du Bois in a fun first half. Big game here. It's bait night here at Danville. We're in the purple jerseys. It's been a fun game. This is a game everybody thought would be a good one coming into it, and it's been that so far, all tied up at 12. We had a really early start, a lot of scoring. Danville got the ball first off the kickoff and had a 75-yard drive, just ran the ball over and over again. Got all the way down near the 3-yard line before Trenton Sellers ran it in for a touchdown. And then the boys got the ball, and it was 3rd down and 9. They had a little quarterback scramble to the left side, then a defensive coverage breakdown, threw the ball to the end zone, had a touchdown catch, and then Danville scored again. Javian Mukes scored it, put it in the end zone for a touchdown like he's done so many times this year. And then another coverage breakdown from Danville. I think the second pass of the game was another coverage breakdown. And Du Bois scored and made this game all tied up at 12-12 in an eerily similar game because Danville has had a kick or an extra point blocked. Du Bois had an extra point blocked, so it's been a similar game. And then since then, there hasn't really been any more scoring in this first half of play. The Danville Admiral Halftime Show is a service of PVL America, a global player in the automotive industry of plastic injection molding. PVL America, located in Danville, says go Ads. Have a few scores here to report. I'll give you some of those here after the break, or here in a few segments from now. But we have a big one to report. LCA is up 39-0 over Shawnee in a big district battle there. So that basically sets up, if Danville can win this game tonight, you'll have a district championship game next week in Lexington at LCA versus them. And then if Danville can also win tonight, they'll get a home playoff game here at Admiral Stadium. So a big second half coming up. It's been a great game so far, very entertaining. All tied up at 12-12 is your score. And we'd like to remind everyone, Lawson's Jewelry has always been your local source for quality jewelry in Harrodsburg for 84 years. All service work is done in-house, including resizing, stone setting, remounting, replacement, engraving, watch repair, vintage watch restoration. Lawson's Jewelry in Harrodsburg on South Main Street says go Ads. So a fun game, all tied up at 12. We've got an interview coming up. Tim's going to interview someone from the school, right? The school, Danville High School. That's coming up next here on the halftime show. Thank you all for listening. Tim will be right back with an interview coming up, and I'm probably going to go use the bathroom or something. Thank you all. We'll be right back here on the halftime show on WHIR.
We're making crust count with Papa John's new garlic 5-cheese crust. Topped with garlic sauce and 5 cheeses. Garlic bread walks so our crust can run. New garlic 5-cheese crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
If you're looking for dinner tonight, Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg is fast, affordable, and delicious. Large one-topping pizzas are just $10.99 delivered, and you can carry out medium 3-topping pizzas for $9.99. Don't forget to add 2 or more sides and desserts for $6.99 each. Papa John's Pizza in Danville and Harrodsburg.
Thinking about buying a home, starting a business, or tackling a renovation? Whitaker Bank is here to help you make it happen. This is Ronald Howard. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Danville. We understand that every financial decision is personal. That's why we offer local expertise and reliable service. Let's find the right solution for you. Call me at 859-236-9822 today, and let's take the next step together. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Sign and drive at Bob Allen GMC. Lease a new 26 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 with elevation package for only $429 per month for 24 months. 0 down, 10,000 lease miles per year. All payments plus tax. Stock M26117. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
These famous recipes been serving the best chicken in Danville since 1972. Lee's is proud to serve up money-saving $6 meals that include 2 strips or 2 pieces of dark meat, livers or gizzards, your choice of a side, plus a home-style buttermilk biscuit and drink, all of it just $6. Don't feel like cooking? Feed the family with an 8, 12, 16, or 20-piece meal that comes with large shareable sides and home-style buttermilk biscuits. For your next get-together, call Lee's, the expert caterers, at 859-236-8777. Visit Lee's Famous Recipe, the chicken specialist in Danville and South 4th.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Hear every play.
Ball's knocked loose, picked up by Kentucky.
Excited about this team. Hear every hit.
All out blitz. Boom!
It's an exciting time. Hear every touchdown.
He's throwing deep. He got it. Touchdown! Touchdown! Kentucky!
Kentucky football. We're ready to go. On the UK Sports Network.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits, is WRNZ FM Z105. Go Cats!
And welcome back. You're listening to Danville Admiral Football on 103.9 FM or 1230 AM. And at halftime with WB Boys, we are all tied up at 12. So at this time, I kind of like to do this a little bit. We've been changed up a little bit this year, that we get some people that are with the school that are, students for one. And did you ever notice how bad Coach's writing is? But no, what we're talking about, I'm talking to Greg Jefferson.
Gray Jefferson.
Gray, see, I told you. We'll blame it on him. Gray, I'm sorry, Gray. Gray Jefferson, and you are a sophomore.
Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Okay, so we're doing this whole, your media arts student is what Coach has here. He's kind of talking about, he started this program, about 6 years as a pathway to really arts cinematography pathway, but he's worked on, Coach has kind of helped get this board set up, video board, and he's also done it before in 2001 with EKU, but you've been busy tonight. So,
oh yeah.
Well, what are you doing? What's going on? You've been down on the field.
Yeah. We're down there trying to get all good shots of touchdowns, plays, tackles, anything we can to help to make good videos for football.
Now, one thing we always kind of tell me and Gunnar as we're talking is we're like, if you haven't been here to see a game this year, you need to come, because the video board, the opening, get a switch around here. The opening video, hype video, is what I want to say, is really great. But I found out you all did the one tonight, your group.
Yeah, our class did the video tonight.
How long did it take to do that?
All week. We started on when school was going on Monday, and we went all the way till Thursday, and then Mr. Bowman went through all the videos to see which ones he could use, and he used one last week, and he used ours this week, tonight.
So yeah, I'd say, man, it's impressive. That was a great one this week.
Thank you.
How many people are like your? So was it a group or is it the whole class project?
It's a group. It's me, Dawson Gover, and Annie Capers-Walter.
Okay, so 3 of you guys working on that. They also have like a career tech, a purpose for a career tech education with high school. You guys get certified with this. What's interesting? What makes you interested in doing this? Is this something you want to kind of look into more in the future?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to go through all the plays and like edit them together in a way that makes it look really cool and fun and stuff like that.
All right, do you get to pick the music that goes with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that really went. Tonight they went with it, so pretty good job. But yeah, I mean, great, man. I appreciate it. I mean, like to get a little bit of insight so people actually at home, if they come and they go, okay, I know what he's talking about now. So will you guys do another one this year? I mean, we've got one, possibly two more games.
We should be this year. That's what all the filming can be used for.
Okay. And you guys are pretty much, is it you? Who else is filming down here tonight?
It's me and Dawson Gover.
All right. Yeah. So, but other than that, hey, I appreciate it. You guys did a really awesome job here, and we're going to go ahead right now and take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back for second half. But yeah, thanks. Like I said, Greg Jefferson and his group did the hype board tonight, and I mean, great job, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll take a break.
Hi, I'm Fred Sizemore, and at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we're more than a dealership. We're your hometown friend for all of your vehicle needs. For over 75 years, we've been proud to serve this community with honesty, integrity, and a team of people who truly care. Whether you're buying your first car, keeping your family vehicle running smoothly, or finding the perfect truck, we make it easy.
We make it easy.
We make it easy. We make it easy to do business with us.
Hello, I'm Danya Saylor of Farmers National Bank's Stanford branch. We're excited to support our schools and cheer students on in the classroom and playing fields. We are proud to offer school-themed debit cards. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Feel the soul and taste of New Orleans and Harrodsburg this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Kentucky Heritage Jazz Festival with NOLA-style jazz and great food. It starts Friday on Main at 6, then at Fort Harris State Park Saturday and Sunday starting at 11. Music, art, and family fun, all free. Visit KentuckyHeritageJazzFest.org.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
When it comes to pizza, I'm a little particular. Yeah, I like a vintage homemade tossed dough and sauce, plenty of toppings like a cheesy top and a light crunch on the bottom. I want a New York taste or sometimes that deep dish Chicago style. Say what? Big City Pizza Company. They make award-winning pizzas, sandwiches, desserts. Great place for pizza parties with the Big Bambino, oval, and 2-foot pizza. Order for your flavor now at BigCityPizzaKY.com.
11:31 to schedule.
Hello. We're back. Okay, hello. We're still at the halftime show that just now set down. Tim, great interview you just did. Making sure I spelled, there we go. Yeah, I spelled it right on mine. No, I didn't actually. Hang on. I'll delete it in a second. It is Danville versus W.E.B. Du Bois. So I just realized I spelled my tweet. I spelled Du Bois wrong. I think I put D-A instead of D-E. It's how you spell it, but.
We won't tell anybody.
Yeah, well, I'll do that here in a second, I guess. It's the Danville Admiral halftime show. It's a service of PVL America, a global player in the automotive industry of plastic injection molding. PVL America, located in Danville, says go Ads. It's about 2 minutes until the start of the second half. Let's get some quick scores from the state, and then we will take another break and go after the second half of action. At halftime, Frederick Douglass is all tied up with Madison Central 7-7. And then South Laurel is up on Pulaski County 21-7 at the end of the first half. Big game there. Like I said, Lexington Christian leads Shawnee 39-0. And that's all the scores I have for you right now. We'll try to find some more if we can and get them to you as we go. Lawson's Jewelry has always been your local source for quality jewelry in Harrisburg for 84 years. All service work is done in-house, including resizing, stone setting, remounting, replacement, engraving, watch repair, and vintage watch restoration. Lawson's Jewelry is in Harrisburg on South Main Street, and they say go Ads. Let's take a 1-minute break and be right back here at the second half of action. It's Danville 12, W.E.B. Du Bois 12. We'll be right back with the second half of action here on WHIR.
This is Boyle County EMS Director Mike Rogers. Boyle County is one of 6 counties in the state that offers a crisis response unit. What does that mean? When 911 receives a call from someone going through a mental health crisis, Boyle County EMS responds appropriately in a discreet manner with a social worker and a paramedic, keeping the individual's dignity intact. If you or someone you know suffers from a mental health issue, Boyle County EMS is ready to help. Call 911 or Boyle County EMS at 859-238-1134. Boyle County EMS, when life feels overwhelming, we bring calm, care, and a path forward.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall during the Drive into Fall event. Save on a new Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4. Now lease priced at $289 per month for 42 months, $68.66 plus first payment and taxes and fees due at signing. 7,500 lease miles per year. Must have lease loyalty. Stock C 25400. Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
Welcome back to Admiral Stadium. Second half just about to get underway. All tied up. It's Danville versus WEB Du Bois, 12-12 at halftime. Du Bois will receive the second half kickoff coming up, so Danville will kick it off to Du Bois. And with this kickoff, we'd like to remind everyone to kick off your next pizza party with a great tasting pizza from Big City Pizza, located in the Danville Manor. And we'd also like to remind you tonight's broadcast of Danville football on 103.9 FM WHIR is presented by CPP, that's Custom Promotional Products, the official shirt supplier of the Hometown Radio Network at 120 East Lexington Street in Harrodsburg. So second half, Tim, what's it going to take for Danville to get out of here for a win tonight?
Well, for one thing, I kind of hope all the coaching staff at halftime were able to kind of shore up, which they did a good job at the second quarter pretty much, but to shore up that pass defense. And, I mean, you kind of mentioned earlier, it got a little bit messy at the end, but it was a pretty clean game penalty-wise. But the passing game is going to have to come along a little bit, because the running game has been very good, but now Du Bois is actually keen on the running game, which they should when you do it a lot. And they've really got us to get the passing game going this second half.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do that. They may have to, because like you said, Du Bois is really trying to stop Danville from running the football. And as hard as it is to do that with a running back like Javian Mukes, they've been able to contain him, not stop him. He's still had a great game, but they've been able to contain him unlike any other team has done this year. So all tied up at 12. Danville will kick it off, and a little bit of a fake kickoff. They're doing this different kind of kickoff where they all come together and then fake it and then kick it. Here comes the actual kickoff. It's away. Nice kick. Caught around the 15-yard line. He'll run past the 20. Du Bois has it. He'll cut up field. Still on his feet, breaking some tackles. Falls forward near the 35-yard line. And that is where the first drive of the second half for WEB Du Bois will begin. 1st and 10 coming for the Lions.
And go Admirals, you're number one in our book from your friends at the Boyle County Public Library, located at 307 West Broadway in downtown Danville. They're open Monday through Saturday.
It's gotten cold here in the second half. I noticed Tim put on the sweatshirt. It hasn't been cold really in any game. Last week maybe it was a little bit chilly, but starting to finally feel like football weather out here.
I was saying now, last week, remember, we were sweating in here.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
you sweat all year with that suit and tie on.
Here we go. 1st and 10 coming for the Lions. Ball on the 35-yard line. Single back formation. Under center is the quarterback, Dickerson, for Du Bois. Player comes in motion. Play action to pass. Looking. Got time. He'll fire, sling it. It's caught near the first down marker. Great pass right there with the quarterback. And near the first down marker. I mentioned that in the pregame. He can throw those little sidearm throws like you see guys in the NFL throw, like Patrick Mahomes. He's good at that. And we haven't seen a whole lot of that. I watched one of their games. I forget who they were playing against. I think it was Washington County, actually. And the quarterback, really their entire offense was just little short pass plays. And all we've seen tonight is these long pass plays. We might see a little bit more of that here in the second half.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old run and gun or air raid type.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what a lot of it was short passes.
Yep. Pistol formation now for Du Bois. And false start is going to be on the offense. Danville had some movement first, but the offensive lineman for Du Bois looked like that's definitely who the call is going to be on. Let's get the official word from the official. Ball start on Du Bois, back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15 coming. Put the ball right on the 40-yard line First and 15 now for the Lions. As Danville gets a call from the sideline, or the defense gets a call from the sideline, the secondary looks like they're trying to work out some new things and try to do a little bit better of a job defending that deep pass game here in the second half. All tied up 12-12, just underway here in the second half. Du Bois has got it first and 15 following the penalty. Ball on their own 40. Ball snap, back to pass, looking, steps up in the pocket. He'll fake it, he'll fire it short now, and he's being tackled down. Nice play right there. Trendon Sellers all over that one. A short gain of maybe 2 yards on that one, maybe 3 yards. Second down and long coming.
Yeah, nice shot of Sellers. He was pretty much on the receiver's back hip, pocket pretty much, and nice coverage. Didn't do commit a penalty.
Yeah.
And nice defense. So it's good stand so far.
Yep, second down and long coming. Second about 12 for Du Bois. Quarterback will get the call and line up here. It is a trips receiver formation. 3 receivers spread to the right side. Running back to the quarterback's right. He will await the snap now. Ball snapped, rolling. He'll fake it actually and hands it off to the running back. He's hit hard, breaks some tackles, be tackled down. A flag flies late, and I'm not for sure what that's going to be. It's on the it's in the backfield. I think they call it a holding penalty. Holding on Du Bois. So back him up 10 more yards. It will now be a second down and about 22 yards to go for the Lions. So penalties now starting to derail this drive for Du Bois. This Danville defense desperately needs a stop to keep this game all tied up at 12.
Yeah, and this is kind of your definition of a very important play going on here.
Yep.
It's
second and long, second and very long actually. Second and 22 yards to go.
Will be second and 22.
Ball on the 33-yard line. It's going to be a empty back formation. Du Bois' quarterback alone in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking. Under some pressure, breaks a sack, scrambles to his right, he'll fire. He's got a man, he's tipped away. Nice play by number 7, Milan Peters, the freshman. And there's a flag down in the backfield, actually 2 flags.
Flag on the play.
And I didn't really see what happened. Could it possibly be a late hit on the quarterback or maybe a holding?
I think it's going to be a holding.
Yeah, probably the most likely scenario. Let's wait for the call here from the official. Holding on the offense. And Coach Stonebreaker will elect to decline that penalty and will bring up a Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. Third down and 22 yards to go for WEB Du Bois. This Danville defense needs a big stop right here. Game's all tied up 12-12 with 9:24 to play in the third quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard.
So yeah, you got to make sure that you don't let them get behind you. Your free safety looks like they're playing a 2-deep defense over here, so you can't let anybody get behind you.
Yep. Third and very long now. Trips formation to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun, running back to his left. Ball snap to pass. Looking, under pressure. Going to be chased. He'll just throw it away. You got a man, actually. It's caught, and it'll be actually incomplete. Try to dive on the ground for it. A completely busted play by Du Bois. It's now fourth down and a mile to go, and the Lions left the punt of the way to the Danville Admirals.
So, kind of see one thing, if you want to get, Du Bois off of their passing game, put a little pressure on the quarterback. He didn't like that. He didn't like somebody in his face. And that one, the past 2 plays, Danville defense did, especially the guys up front, did a really nice job of putting pressure on him.
So Coach Stonebreaker gets some instructions to Sellers. He was running past the numbers there and trying to tell him something. And like I said, if Trendon Sellers can get that ball in his hands in this punt return, it could be very dangerous. 8:54 left in the third quarter, all tied up at 12. Sellers, the deep return man for Danville. Ball snapped, punts away. It's a line drive punt. He kind of shanked that off the side of his foot, and it will roll out of bounds at right around the 47, 46-yard line, around that area, the Danville side of the field. And the Admirals did what they needed to do, Tim. They got off the field on the opening drive, and they have a chance now to take the lead here in the start of the second half.
Yeah, it looks like they marked it at the 47, which is great field position here for Danville.
Yep.
They can take their time. They don't have to be rushed or not behind. Take your time, play your game. I'm saying we're probably going to see a lot of run. I like to see, they did it the first time. Or pretty much first quarter. They let a running back slip out of the backfield. He just waited a little bit too long to get it to him. So, I'm sure they're kind of worked on something and script a few plays coming back in the second half.
So single back formation for Danville. Big drive right here, all tied up at 12. Quarterback is under center, and now we have a timeout from Danville. Coach Stonebreaker wants to talk it over. Let's take a timeout with them. All tied up at 12, 8:46 to play in the third quarter. We'll be right back here on WHIR.
Attention football fans, if you like football, you're going to love the DQ Pigskin Report. Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN and WHIR.
We interview the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, Mercer County,
and Centre College's Andy Fry and color analyst Jeff Picaro of UK.
It's the Pigskin Report Mondays from 6 o'clock until 7 live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium following the timeout. Danville's got it, first down and 10 coming. All tied up here at 12 to start the third quarter. Danville defense got to stop, and they punted away to Danville. Now they've got it. First down and 10 coming, all tied up at 12 with 8:46 to play in the third quarter. First and 10 coming, quarterback Kruger under center. Ball at the 46. Pitch it to Mukes, running to the right side, trying to get outside. He'll make some moves. He'll cut up field, be tackled down by a host of Lions of the boys. It'll be a loss of maybe 1 yard on that one. Second down and long coming as, you know, they've done it. You got to give credit to Du Bois. They've done a better job containing Javian Mukes than any other team. He still had an amazing game. He still scored touchdowns. He still ran for a lot of yards, but you know, he's running for 3 touchdowns and running all over him. They can't stop him. Tonight they've done a pretty good job of containing him to stay in this ball game. We're all tied up.
Yeah, it's not a lot of times that he gets stopped for a short gain. You know, he usually gets at least a 5-yard gain, and they're doing a good job.
Single back formation. Play action. Kruger looking to pass. He'll fire. Got a man. It's Sellers deep downfield. He goes up and makes a big catch over the defender. Danville, a huge play, and I look back as Tim hits me on the shoulder and points to the field, and we have a face mask penalty on Danville. I don't think anybody in the stadium sees the flag until now. Erases an absolutely electric catch by Trenton Sellers, and face mask on the offensive lineman, so I guess he just got his hands up in the face of the defender, and that's just an unfortunate play, Tim. You got a big play, get the crowd energized, and get it all the way down to the 10-yard line, but you have a flag that flies before the pass is thrown.
Yeah, it is. I mean, nice. We kind of talked about just need to see Kruger kind of open it up a little bit. He had a nice throw down the field to Sellers. Yeah, that's kind of an odd penalty to be called, but you know, you extend your hands, you got him in the guy's face, they're going to call hands to the face or face mask. So let's just see how. Wow, that's a pretty big penalty.
Yeah, they're all what's on. What was it, second and how far away is that? Yard, second and 25, I think it is. I'm not for sure how long that is, but it's a very far away line. Back to pass now is Kruger on second and long. I'll just fire it to the, almost intercepted, Tim. That was a close one, trying to get it to, looked like Sellers on the left side, but it was just about intercepted. He could have took that one back for a touchdown.
Yeah, it's the defender for Du Bois did a nice job kind of anticipating the route and broke it off in front of Sellers. And Kruger is a little bit harder because he had a guy in his face. He couldn't fully tell how that was going. But, yeah, they're in a pretty bad position. Like I said, it's
they've got it on their own 31-yard line. The first down markers all the way up to the Du Bois 44, 43-yard line. So they're very far away from the first down marker. Empty back formation. Kruger, the quarterback, readies on third and very long. Back to pass. Looking. He'll just fire it deep. Looking for Peters. Open. Caught downfield. Mylan Peters makes a huge catch on third and a mile. Great pass by Kruger, and the freshman Mylan Peters makes another huge play. First down, Danville.
Well, I was going to say, it's almost a copy of what Sellers did.
Yeah.
They went back to the same thing, and somebody up here in the box pointed out that they only had 10 guys on the field.
Really?
Yeah.
Danville or Du Bois?
Danville.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so they
maybe we just need to start playing with 10 players. I mean, that's what needs to happen. Big play on that one.
But nice arm strength, and nice job by Peters watching it come in.
Yeah, it's easy to forget about him as one of the freshmen. I mean, he is a freshman, and he is already really good. He's going to be something when he gets a little bit older. He already is an amazing player. First down. He'll fire to the end zone, looking for Cam Peters. Almost caught. A lot of hand grabbing, but no penalty is called. And I thought they could have maybe given a PI. Coach Stonebreaker not too happy with that call. Looks like he's kind of sarcastically clapping at the officials for the call. And a lot of fans not happy about that one either. Tim, I thought they could have given a pass interference on that one.
Yeah, they could. A lot of body contact on that one. He was wasn't really trying to attempt to come back, look back for the ball. So yeah, very easy. I think if anything had a question tonight, that one could have been a pass interference.
Yep. So now a 2nd down and 10 as we catch our breath here. Danville's got it at the 26-yard line. On the boy 26-yard line. Now I formation on 2nd and 10. Play action. Kruger going to pass it again. He's hot. Rolling. He'll fire. It's caught. And, he dropped it. That's Jacaven Walker on the right side. Made a great play. He caught it, but then the defender came in at the last second, kind of bumped it out of his hands. It was a nice play by him to get open and catch the ball, but then a really good play to the defender on that one.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you can't get in and stop the ball from coming in, once he gets the ball, you got to break up his grip on that. And defender did. He did a nice job, wrapped that hammer around, knocked the ball out.
Yep. 3rd down and 10 to go for Danville. A Caldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. 3rd and 10. Danville's got it on the DuBois 26-yard line. All tied up 12-12. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Kruger back to pass on 3rd down. He'll fire to the end zone looking for Peters. He goes up and almost catch it. Now the flag flies. Pass interference. And that one's going to be on DuBois. Big penalty right there. That's going to give Danville a 1st down. And that's textbook when you have a call not go your way as a coach. You get on the officials. And then they're very, they're very influenceable. These referees are, they just missed that in the last play, and then they call it on that play.
Yeah, it is. Just kind of bring it to his attention, and so they did. They went back to the same play, and the defender did the same thing. And this time it did go Danville's way, so that was big because we were at 3rd down.
Yep,
and
3rd and 10.
But we're also seeing too, like I said, Kruger, he's letting our arm go a little bit. I like to see him kind of step into that ball just a little bit more. Yeah. But I think it's something to come as he gets older, a little bit more strength in that arm.
Yep. 1st and 10 now inside the Community Trust Bank red zone at the 16-yard line. I formation to Mukes. Mukes is going to be tackled down the backfield. Probably call it maybe a 1-yard gain on that one, actually, as they sent the house on that one. 2nd down and 9 coming for the Admirals.
Yeah, when they go into that power or offset aisle like they did that time, DuBois comes in really close. I'm waiting to see, like we talked about before, let the tight end slip out because they're focusing so much when they go into that formation.
Yeah, Cam Peters, he had a amazing game catching the ball in contested catch situations against Shawnee. That was a great game. He had like 3 catches that were amazing, and they're definitely guarding him close. Pitches back to Mukes now on 2nd down and long. Mukes past the 15, runs forward past the 10, fighting down all the way near the 5-yard line and near the 1st down marker. I think he's got enough for a 1st down. Let's wait for the official call here, and they will call it a 1st down. It's going to be 1st down and goal to go now for the Admirals right around the 5-yard line. Danville in a great position here to break this 12-12 tie with 5:45 left to play in the 3rd quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. They'll get the call from the sideline. Coach Stonebreaker calls it in. We see this wishbone formation once again here on 1st and goal. Running backs are Sellers and Mukes. Fullback Johnson to Johnson. Fullback dive will fight forward for about 2 yards. Maybe 3 yards actually. Gets it inside the 5-yard line down to about the 3. Yeah, right at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal coming from the 3 for Danville.
I like that when they do that. I wish they kind of would have done it down here at the other side when they were close. It just really, you get so much attention on those 2 guys in the backfield with Mukes and Sellers that you let the fullback, who does a lot of blocking, he does a lot of the grunt work, give him a little bit of glory, let him run the ball.
Yeah. So now we have a stoppage in play here. I'm not for sure what's going on, but they're going to get set now. The clock is stopped, a stoppage in play, and with that, I'd like to remind everyone to stay tuned after the game for the presentation of the Good Hands Award, a service of Big City Pizza located in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. So play still stopped here. I think we're fixing to get it rebooted here as they get the call from the sideline. Wishbone formation coming for the Admirals. And they're going to mark the ball right at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Power sets for both teams. Wishbone for Danville. And a whole lot of defenders in the box for the boys. In a 12-12 game, big play coming. 2nd down and goal from the 3. Wishbone for Danville. Kruger under center, awaits the snap. Ball snapped. Back to pass now. He'll run to the left side. Kruger trying to get in the end zone. He's being chased down and hit hard. Don't know if that was by design or not, but it was had some room on that one if he just had a little bit more speed on that one. But the boys team was very fast as well. Mankey got back to the 3-yard line and maybe nothing else. So now, Tim, a big play here. Caldwell Banker, VIP Realty, very important play. And injured player.
Cramping, it looks like he's trying to stretch it out.
Yeah, not sure how long this is going to last. Don't want to go to break and then miss a crucial play. And
well, the hard thing when you run, when you put it in the offense, like they pretty much, we're going to take it. They put the wishbone in this year. This week. They could have been working on it.
We haven't seen it any this year.
Yeah, it's so they're still learning it. And that one, when you're down close, you don't want the play to take that long to develop. That one took a while to develop, and Du Bois kind of crashed the end, knocked the running back. That was the blocking back into the quarterback, because I think they were going to look to maybe try to pass out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kruger had to scatter out to the left side, kind of like a bootleg. Only thing is, once he got so far out, he needed to go ahead and kind of commit to the run. He looked like he was still trying to want to throw, which he took a pretty good little shot on that one. They had one low, one high.
That was definitely a hard hit. They'll definitely get you woke up a little bit.
I was going to say, that's just one of those things that kind of wake you up a little bit.
And sometimes as a quarterback, I think, I never played quarterback, but I think you need to get it roughed up a little bit, get you in the rhythm of the game. And Kruger, he doesn't get hit a whole lot. His offensive line does a pretty good job protecting him on all the pass plays.
Well, and sometimes it can work both ways, but I think really, too, if a guy gets hit, when I played, I always, if you had your butterflies, you had that first hit.
Yeah.
That kind of took everything out.
Yeah, well.
Then you started getting into the flow of the game.
Yeah, then you're just playing. You're not thinking, you're just playing.
Yeah, you're playing, reacting. And Kruger, sometimes he gets a little pressure. He gets a little bit, happy feet. So those hits, you don't want him to take them, but it really does help him kind of get calmed down and focused in. And I was trying to see the young man. Okay.
I think he's standing up now, which is a good thing. So that's a good thing. We have some facts now for about Du Bois High School. I know a lot of people probably don't know a whole lot about W.E.B. Du Bois out of Louisville, and that's because really they just opened. They opened in 2018 as a middle school, and they've been slowly growing since then. They had their first ever graduating class last spring, and their football program with that also just started, but they had their first playoff game win in school history against Metcalfe County last year as well. So some interesting facts right there. There's also an all-boys school. Third down. Yep. Third down coming. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. To Ford, the fullback, breaks a tackle, trying to get to the edge. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Danville. Fullback dive out of the wishbone formation. Number 13, Braden Ford. The freshman breaks 3 tackles, gets to the edge, and gets into the end zone. A relentless play by the freshman, and that is a Whitaker Bank touchdown. Danville, what a play by the freshman Braden Ford.
Yeah, I thought he was definitely caught in the backfield. Du Bois had nice pursuit, nice penetration into that play side, but I thought he was caught and it was done. But he proved me wrong. He broke that one. He broke a couple of tackles and then was able to scamper in. So now that puts Danville up 18-12.
Yep, huge play right there. And Danville's going to try to go for 2 now. Excuse me, with an 18-12 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Kruger rolling to his right, looking to pass. He'll fire backside, looking for Peters. Corner of the end zone, goes up, and I think he caught it. I think he caught the ball. They'll say he's out of bounds, actually. It's hard to see from over here, but I think they're going to say he's out of bounds. But there is a flag down on the play, though. And that's going to be pass interference on the defense, so Danville will get to retry the 2-point conversion attempt.
We're definitely seeing a little bit of a pattern here with Du Bois on their pass defense.
Yeah, very handsy.
Yeah, very handsy. Yes, that's a good way to put it. They're kind of in your business the whole time a little bit more. So, you see that, and if I'm a coach, I'm going back to it more and more.
Yep, they've because Peters, he caught that pass with a guy all over him. He's just out of bounds. I mean, he is just a really, really good player for those contested passes, and he's kind of like a safety valve almost, because when you get in a third down and long situation, you can just throw the ball up to him, and you're either going to get a catch from him or a defensive pass interference.
Yeah.
So it's a good weapon to have as we get later in the season. But Danville going to try to go for 2 here. I formation, following the penalty. Ball snapped to Mukes up the middle. He'll fight forward. He dives. He's in. 2-point conversion good. A huge play. That gives the Admirals an 8-point lead over Du Bois. Your score on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Danville 12, Du Bois 12, Danville 20, Du Bois 12 with 4:17 to play in the third quarter. Danville just scored, and you can score a job at Nesco Resource. Go to nescoresource.com. Let's take a quick break and be right back here on WHIR.
KSR, Kentucky Sports Radio, where you never know what you'll get.
There's hoops, there's shenanigans, there's rigmarole.
With Matt Jones.
Pay me!
All done for the love of sports.
We're an hour and a half into the show. Maybe we should talk about something having to do with sports.
Don't miss a minute of Kentucky Sports Radio.
I say that way. I don't want people to get their hopes up.
Kentucky Sports Radio.
It's kind of funny.
Hey, this is Ryan Lemon. Join me and Matt for KSR 10 to noon on WHIR AM 1230.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. Danville just scored and went out in front of this game. Now a 20-12 lead over WEB Du Bois with 4:17 to play in the third quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. And a big drive right there. Danville now it's a one-possession game, but you can't take the lead on one possession with an 8-point lead. Kicks away now to Du Bois. It's caught around the 20-yard line. We'll try to go left, breaks a few tackles. What a nice move. Past the 35. A flag now will fly. He'll be tackled onto the, there's some flags that flied on that one. Tim, did you see maybe what that could have been, the flags?
Well, the second one I think is going to be
a late hit?
Yeah, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, which the other one is probably going to be a hold.
Is that, I'm looking because it's attached to the track, is that that kind of black ground, is that the track, or is that like a tarp kind of thing? Or, I mean, that'd be a pretty painful place to land. He got tackled and slammed on it. I'm not for sure either, but it'd be a penalty on Danville.
I was out there on it today, and I'm sitting there trying to think. I mean, it really didn't seem too much different from the track, but you would think they'd have it a little bit further back. But,
because he got tackled right on it.
Yeah.
Hopped right back up. You know, if that was me, it'd have sent me to the hospital. So now I'm going to get set here. The officials will get the ball. I'm not sure they're going to spot it. Holding on Du Bois. And I think we have maybe a penalty on Danville as well, but they haven't called it yet. So they're going to back Du Bois up to the.
We have 2 flags on the play.
And now another flag here. And now a late hit on Danville. So they back it up one way for Du Bois and then one way for Danville. So I guess Danville's penalty outweighs Du Bois.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess all in all, if you're listening at home, Du Bois got 5 yards.
Yeah, that's really all that happened right there. Trying to game plan them through what the official was doing, but
this level, you never know.
Yeah. First and 10 coming now. Big drive here. Danville with an 8-point lead, 20-12 your score. 4:09 to play in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. He'll roll out to his right. Back to pass. He'll fire. Open man. Caught on the right side. Is hit hard on the right side. I think that was Mylan Peters, or maybe Cam Peters actually on the hit. I can't see the number. Yeah, I think that was number 5, Cam Peters. Big hit right there. And that's a first down, though, for Du Bois. And nice throw by the quarterback. And this Du Bois team, they do a great job of catching the ball. You don't see a lot of drops from them. They go up and catch with their hands very well. Nice catch on the right side.
You really don't. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, they're taught right, to get their hands out in front of them.
Now a spread formation now for Du Bois. Quarterback in the shotgun. They've got it past midfield at the Danville 46. Hands off the running back in the middle. Burst forward. Nice run. Still fighting forward. A good gain, about 8 yards on that one. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2 out past the 40-yard line.
Go ask from Bull County Clerk Casey McCoy and his staff at the Bull County Clerk's office. Casey and his staff are wishing the Admirals the best of luck this season.
Call it a 2nd down and 3 coming up Ball on the Danville 39-yard line. 3:15 to play in the third quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. It's Danville 20, WEB Du Bois 12. 20 and 12. They're hard to say those two because they're kind of the same word, but Danville leads it 20-12. Pistol formation now for Du Bois. 3 receivers spread out to the left side. Ball on the 39. He awaits the snap. Ball snapped. Hands off the running back up the middle. He'll fight forward, and he will be near the first down marker. I think he's going to have enough for the first down.
Yeah.
It'll depend on the spot, but I think he's got the first down.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of gave it to him with this forward momentum.
Yep. It's starting to get really cold out here, Tim. So that little breeze kind of starting to feel it. Feels like football weather here.
Well, I was going to say, I guess we're wrong. I guess, yeah, he was a yard short on that. So
yeah, a pleasant surprise right there. But it's now a third down, and that yard, the line of scrimmage stick could not literally be any closer to the first down marker. I mean, it's a hair away from the first down here. Third and very, very short for Du Bois. They could literally just do a QB sneak and fall forward, but they go spread here. Quarterback hands off. He will, I don't think he got the first down. He did not. Wow.
David Shelton.
And so he does not get the first down.
No, nice job by David
Shelton.
Nice
job by Shelton. Usually on a third down and so short like that, it's easy to kind of just concede that down. But Shelton did not, and now it's fourth down and a whole yard to go for Du Bois. And that's what, that's what a lot of coaches would see that and say that's what happens when you try to go, shotgun on third down and one.
Yeah,
just line it up and run it. But Danville does a good job of taking advantage of the play, and now it's fourth down and a whole yard to go for Du Bois. 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. At Coldwell Banker VIP Realty, very important play. Fourth down and 1. Shotgun formation, running back to the quarterback's left. He'll run to pass on 4th and 1. He'll fire. It's going to be incomplete on the left side. And they had 2 straight plays to get a yard. They couldn't get it. And Danville's defense comes up with a huge stop. And Danville will get the ball now with 1:16 left in the third quarter. And Danville with a 20-12 lead over Du Bois with 1:16 to play in the third quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. And Tim, you would think that they would have got those a first down in one of those 2 plays, but they tried to pass it there on 4th down and 1.
Yeah, they're trying to kind of, sometimes it's like you get in your own way, you're overthinking it a little bit. And with the quarterback, the way he's been running, he could spread it out and been able to kind of do more of a sneak. But, the Danville defense, they did a nice job there. They standed up strong. That's what you want to see from them. Now we got back in the wishbone.
Yep, wishbone formation. First down and 10 coming for the Admirals. Play action. Kruger, he's hot. He'll fire, and he'll be intercepted as I jinx him. The interception, he's past the 45, cutting outside past the 40. He tries to get the sideline, breaks a tackle, still on his feet past the 30. A really impressive run, now past the 20 and drugged down. And that one play just completely flips this game on its head. Tried to take a shot deep downfield, but it was intercepted, and they returned it all the way back to the Danville 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's one of those that Kruger will learn. You just got to eat that.
Yeah.
He had people all over him trying to make the throw. And that's really kind of the first bad throw he's had tonight, because he had guys in his face he couldn't step forward and be able to follow through. It's just one of those that you just kind of chalk up. You got to learn it.
Yep.
You hate to learn it on a game that's this close.
Big, yeah.
But it is what it is. And so now the defense has to kind of continue where they were. It's like they wouldn't even it's like they didn't go off the field.
Yeah. And Danville, Danville had all the momentum in this game, and then that interception completely changes it. And now we've got a 1st and 10 from the Danville 20 for Du Bois. Danville leads it by 8, 20-12 your score. 1:05 to play in the third quarter. Quarterback keeps it running to the left, past the 20 to the 10. He'll run out of bounds, and a flag flies late. And I think that's going to be a penalty flag on Du Bois, a holding is what I'm going to think that is. We did see we'll see what happens here. Holding on Du Bois is the official call. Big penalty flag on that one, back him up 10 yards and make it a much more difficult drive here to convert on. Because now it's a first down and 20 yards to go.
Yeah, I think Danville got a little bit lucky on that one. They almost could have got a late hit out of bounds, but unfortunately the official didn't see it that way, because that's all that matters, the way they see it.
Yep, and with that penalty flag, Sheriff Taylor Bob would like to remind everyone to never text and drive.
watch for these kind of 10-yard outs that the boys been doing and being pretty successful with.
Yep. So called actually a first down and 16, I believe. First and 16 after the run by the quarterback and the holding penalty. First down marker right at the 10-yard line, and Du Bois has it at the 26-yard line. First and 15 coming. Spread formation, exactly 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Danville leads it by 8. Back to pass. Looking, Du Bois under pressure. Scrambles out, fires to the man. It's caught, hit by Sellers, but a nice catch. Give him about 6 yards on that one. Pretty nice play right there, and Tim, they just don't drop the ball. That was a nice catch again.
It was a nice catch. He ran a nice route coming across the middle. And really, on the quarterback, he's got a nice touch on those shorter ones. He's not trying to throw it in there. He's got he's a taller guy. We talked about it. He almost just drops it right over the line.
That was a very catchable ball.
And when the game of life, let's try that again. When the game of life gives you aches and pains, get back to the life you love with Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Team in Danville says go Ads from Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy.
15 seconds to play in the third quarter. 4 seconds on the play clock. They got to hurry here, and they're not going to get a play. They do, actually. Hands off the running back up the middle. He'll fight forward. Pretty good run past the 15. He will be tackled down about 4 yards shy of the first down marker of the big-time third down coming up. When we come back, that is the end of the third quarter of play. We'll head to the fourth. Danville with an 8-point lead, 20-12, the Admirals lead. But Du Bois is driving and threatening. We'll take a break and be right back with the fourth quarter of this huge district game when we come back here on WHIR.
Attention football fans, if you like football, you're going to love the DQ Pigskin Report. Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN and WHIR.
We interview the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, Mercer County,
and Center College's Andy Fry and color analyst Jeff Picoro of UK.
It's the Pigskin Report Mondays from 6 o'clock until 7 live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and HometownLive.net.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Drake for the Farmers National Bank's Harrodsburg branch. In the past 5 years, Farmers National Bank has donated more than $250,000 to local schools and education. Wishing everyone a great academic and athletic season. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank, member FDIC.
Feel the soul and taste of New Orleans and Harrodsburg this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for that Kentucky Heritage Jazz Festival with NOLA-style jazz and great food. It starts Friday on Main at 6, then at Fort Harris State Park Saturday and Sunday starting at 11. Music, art, and family fun, all free. Visit KentuckyHeritageJazzFest.org.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of play coming up. It's Danville by 8. Danville leads it 20-12 at the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up, and Du Bois has it now. A big third down and about 5 yards to go here for the WEB Du Bois Lions here. They've got it all the way down to the Danville 15-yard line, trailing by 8 points. Danville needs to stop right here as the fourth quarter is starting right now. Spread formation coming for the Lions. Quarterback is in the shotgun. Dickerson is the quarterback.
This is going to be 4-down territory.
Yep, for sure. Third down and 5 coming. Ball at the 15. Quarterback awaits the snap, running back to his left. Spread formation. He'll roll to his left, looking to pass. Looking, he'll try to run it. A flag flies. He'll have the first down, but a flag is down in the backfield. That's probably going to be a hold, but I didn't see a hold. Tim, did you? I didn't really see a hold on that one, but that's got to be what it is.
Yeah, it is. It kind of worked out good because the defender cut up underneath on that, trying to go up underneath the block, which opened up the run for the quarterback. But luckily with him doing that, the offensive lineman did hold him.
Yep.
So that comes in now. It's a bad decision, but it came into a good decision for a penalty.
Yep, so now that makes a much more difficult third down. And from third down and 5 to now a third down about 15 yards to go for Du Bois. Back that ball outside of the red zone near the 24-yard line. Third down and 15 coming. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. 4-down territory, more than likely here, unless they want to try to kick a field goal, which they've done so far this season. But it's an 8-point game. Danville leads it 20-12. Got to watch for a long pass play. That's converted on a lot of those tonight. Shotgun. Rolls to his left. looking, under pressure. He'll be sacked down. Number 21, Marcus Elmore. And I think number 52, Sasha Wade, was in there as well. Huge play. That backs him up all the way to about the 35-yard line. It's fourth down and a long way to go. And you believe they're probably going to go for it here with it being where it is, but that's a very, very long yard. The yard line is very, very far away from where they're at.
Yeah.
They're all the way back to the 33-yard line, I believe, 33-yard line, and the first down marker's at the 10-yard line. You may see a Hail Mary right here. Quarterback will get the call from the sideline. They're ready now. Back to pass. Receiver was not set. This play will not count. Back to pass. He'll fire to the end zone. If it catches it, it doesn't count. It will be incomplete. There's a flag down. Danville can decline that penalty and have the ball here. The receiver on the right side was not set. Yep, a legal motion on Du Bois.
Now the illegal shift on the offense.
Penalty will be declined, and Danville will take over. First down and 10.
And good field position.
Yep.
I mean, they're at the, what do we figure out? It's the
33-yard line,
Yeah, 33. And so, sorry, I'm just kind of waiting to make sure the official, that's what we think they're doing.
Yeah, there's an injured player in the end zone for Danville on that pass to the end zone.
Cramping.
Yeah, cramp injury. So with that break in the action, we'd like to remind everyone that tonight's broadcast of Danville football on 103.9 FM WHIR is presented by CPP, that's Custom Promotional Products, the official shirt supplier of the Hometown Radio Network at 120 East Lexington Street in Harrodsburg. So the injured Admiral is still on the ground. Let's take a quick 30-second break. And be right back here on WHIR.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is your heavy-duty truck headquarters. Shop and save on over 50 new 25 GMC heavy-duty 25 and 3500s. Four-wheel drives. Now Bob Allen priced as low as $47,998. Stock $25,519. Bob Allen GMC located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. The injured player was number 9, Trendon Sellers. I think he had a cramp in the corner of the end zone. He walks off the field under his own power. I think he's going to be okay. Now, it should be Danville football. I'm not sure what all the hoopla is about. But I'm not seeing Danville's offense coming onto the field, though. It was because that was fourth down, and then the pass was incomplete. Danville should have declined the penalty, but
well, I thought that too. But then
maybe they're going to punt the ball. I'm not for sure what's going on here. Very confused. Am I crazy? Am I wrong about this? It should be Danville football, shouldn't it? Well, the punt team's on the field now for Du Bois. A very interesting turn of events. They're going to punt the ball away now. Maybe that was just third down. I don't know, but everybody up here in the press box is confused about that one. But it's fourth down, and they're going to punt the ball away. Du Bois is. Punt from around midfield. Punts away. It's a high punt. There's 2 deep return men. They're going to let it bounce. It'll roll right around the 15-yard line and roll forward to just about the 13 or 12-yard line. And that is where Danville will take over for their next drive. First and 10 coming, and this is a big drive right here, Tim. If Danville can score, they can really take control of this game here late in the fourth, or still early in the fourth quarter, but in the fourth quarter, a 2-score lead would be massive in this big game.
They can, if they score, more than likely it's going to be kind of a long, drawn-out drive or take some time off the clock. So, yeah, this is I think if you get this one, it will kind of put an end to anything they can do.
Yep.
But they've got, it's got a long ways to go now. I thought they'd be in good field position at the 33, 34.
Yeah.
Now we're sitting up at 12.
Yeah, right on the 12, close to the 10-yard line. So Danville now takes the field. Under center now is the quarterback, Kruger. Hand off to Mukes at the middle. Mukes trying to get some room, bouncing around. He'll be tackled down after a medium gain. Maybe give him 3 yards on that one. 2nd down and 7 coming for the Admirals.
And Thoroughbred Car Wash is really on the Danville Admirals. If you want your car looking good, take it to Thoroughbred Car Wash. Easy in, easy out at Thoroughbred Car Wash in the Big Lots Shopping Center in Danville.
2nd and 5.
So my spot was actually incorrect. They have it now at 2nd down and 5 coming up for Danville. Thought they marked it just a 3-yard gain, but well, yeah, 2nd down and 5, I guess, is what it is. Danville has got it from the 17-yard line for a 2nd down and 5 coming. Danville leads it 20-12 with 10 minutes to play in the 4th quarter on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Under center is Kruger. Hand up the Mukes up the middle. Mukes making some nice spin moves. He's tackled down at the line of scrimmage that time. Maybe a loss of a yard maybe, or close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Call it no gain probably, but it's hard to tell where the referees are standing at exactly. But either way, that sets up a Coldwell Banker VIP Realty very important play. 3rd down and about 5 yards to go for Danville. They've got it at the 17-yard line. And they've done a good job against Mukes tonight. Got to give them credit. They've done a good job against JV and Mukes, which is kind of surprising because that first drive, he did whatever he wanted to him. But they've done a good job adjusting to that. And then Danville's defense has also adjusted to the deep pass plays that Du Bois has thrown. So a good, well-coached game both sides so far. And Danville trying to get out here for a win with 9 minutes to play. Pitches to Mukes, running to the left side, trying to hit the hole. Nice move, past the 25 to the 30, and Mukes has a big run right there on 3rd down, a big 3rd down. Javian Mukes gets a long run, about a 13-yard run. That's good enough for a Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance 1st down, Danville. Nice run up there by Javian Mukes.
That was an important run to get because if you didn't get that, it's going to be 4th down. You're going to have to punt being this deep in your own territory. And the yeah, I mean, nice run by Mukes. Gets to kind of resets the chains, moves sticks down a little bit, and gives them a little bit of kind of a fresh breath of air.
Yeah, breathing room, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
30-yard line is where the ball will be spotted. 8:30 for 8.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Danville leads it by 8. Flag flies. Probably going to be a false start, or it could be a offsides in the defense.
I think the far side receiver wasn't set.
Okay, yep. Same thing that happened to Du Bois a few plays ago.
And that one's kind of on the quarterback.
Yeah,
you got to look up and see your guy.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's set before you go on.
Yeah, you know, give him credit, a freshman quarterback. We haven't seen that this year. So that's especially if Coach Stonebreaker's offense, a lot of motions, a lot of shifts. For a freshman, that's got to be hard to grasp. He's done a great job of keeping the team organized well. There hasn't been any instances where we've had to call a bunch of timeouts to get set up. It's been a very organized offensive attack so far this year for Danville. But right there, a penalty, 5 yards. They get now 1st down and 15 for Danville. Back to near the 31-yard line, or not the 31, the 25 looks like where it's at. Hands off to Mukes, running up the middle. Mukes making some nice juke moves. He'll fight forward near the 30. Give him 4 yards on that one. 2nd down and I think 11 probably coming up now for Danville. Need to get it to the Danville 41-yard line.
Looks like we got a
injured player, and let's take a timeout with that one. Yep, timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. Injured player on the field. I think it might be Dyron Moody for Danville. So a quick 30-second timeout. It is Danville 20, Du Bois 12 with 7:42 to play in the 4th quarter. Quick break and be right back here on WHIR.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The injured player is Dyron Moody. He's still injured. Has his helmet off now. Let's take a quick just analysis of this game, Tim. 7:42 to play in the 4th quarter. Danville leads it 20-12. What is the key going forward at this final stretch of this ball game for Danville to win this game?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good one because both teams are really evenly matched on this. I mean, really, I want to probably say the thing is kind of not really ball control, just ball possession.
Yeah.
Don't. The interception kind of hurt us there last time.
Yeah, that was the key right there. Yeah.
And
thankfully Danville got a big stop after that. But
yeah, they got it. I mean, defense is having a really good game tonight.
Yeah, other than those 2 plays.
Thank you. Yeah.
They've played the front line.
The revised defense.
Yeah. The improved defense. The Boys has a big. For you guys listening, the Boys has a big running back, big, strong, tall running back, and Danville's done a good job of containing him so far in this game. They struggled with that a little bit this year, but they've done a good job tonight. 2nd 11 coming. Kruger keeps it. Quarterback keeper. Nice run. Flag flies past the 45. The flag flies, and that was a really good run there by Kruger. Power run, but a flag in the backfield. That's probably going to be a hold, Tim. I didn't really see it back there, but what did you think about that?
Well, no, I mean, I didn't either, but that was something nice from Kruger.
Yeah, it was.
We've never seen that before.
An explosiveness that we haven't. I mean, I was thinking, is that Kruger back there? Is that somebody else?
Yeah,
I mean, he hit that hole extremely hard and ran very well.
But they, and that was a called play because there wasn't any, him trying to pass and then running when the running lanes opened up. Even though the penalty, I don't think the penalty really affected his run because it was on the opposite side. So, I mean, nice addition, nice little add to it with Kruger. It opens up what he can do too.
2nd down and 20 yards to go. Just about 20 yards to go. Danville's got it on their own 19-yard line. Penalty really backs them up. I formation now. Kruger pitches to Mukes, run to the right side. Mukes cuts up inside. Nice run by Mukes. Keeps on his feet. He got room. Past the man to the 50. Now to the 30. It's a foot race to the end zone. Javian Mukes will go all the way. Touchdown, Danville. What a run by Javian Mukes. That's probably his most impressive run of the year. Made a great juke move and ran all the way to the end zone. About an 80-yard touchdown run for Danville. That is a Whitaker Bank touchdown, Danville. Javian Mukes. What a run right there, Tim.
Yeah,
wow.
You said about an 80. I mean, we're looking, ball was on 21, so we're looking at a 79-yard touchdown run. It might be one of the more impressive runs that I've seen him do all
year. The acceleration on that play.
He's had a lot of them. I'm kind of curious now after that one, just seeing what we had with I was trying to figure out the young man if he's.
Yeah, there's a man down in the end zone with a cramp. The referee is attending to him, and there's a man down on the complete opposite side of the field. This is a really weird kind of view here. You got an injured man in the back of the end zone on one side, and an injured man all the way back to the opposite 30-yard line, the other side of the field.
So the one that's down here on the other side of the field, 30-yard line, that's one that looks like a little bit more serious. I think the guy that's in the end zone.
It's a cramp. Yeah.
Cramping him, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, the one in the end zone, he cramped up. I think he was the one trying to chase down.
Yeah, it was after the play, too. He was like hobbling. I was like, what happened? But then I realized it was a cramp. But just what a run by J.V. Mukes. That was just unbelievable. He hit that hole. It was a toss sweep to the right side, cut up inside, made a crazy juke move, and then had one man to beat right there. Another just simple juke move went right by him and just ran it just blazing speed all the way to the end zone. And once he passed that front line, it was like he's gone. Didn't even have to say the yard line. So he was on all the way to the end zone. What a run.
Yeah, looks like both of the players are up. The young man back here, I'm not sure if he cramped. I mean, he's kind of limping, walking off a little bit slower. But J.V. Mukes made, something out of nothing.
Yep.
I mean, I thought he's really going to get just a couple yard gain on that. He brought it back. He came back against the grain. Like I said, a couple of nice little juke moves, and then he was gone. We got to see the agility running and then the speed.
Yep, and that run right there really shows you how good he is because, he in the second half, they've kind of done a good job containing him. They haven't stopped him by any measure, but they've contained him. But even when he's being contained, he can still pop off a big 80-yard run and just completely change his game. What a great player he is, and he's going to be. And still a break in the action here. Tim, what do you got?
Well, I was going to just a little read here. Go Admirals from Bull County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom. Judge Executive Trilly Bottom and her staff are rooting for an Admiral win tonight. Go Ads from Bull County Judge Executive Trilly Bottom.
And how about this? Danville just scored, and you can score a job. Yes, you can score a job at Nesco Resource. Go to nescoresource.com. Danville now leads it 26-12 after a 79-yard Javian Mukes touchdown run. And Danville now has complete control of this game. 2-point conversion coming, I formation, Kruger under center. Ball snapped, play action, rolling, got a man. He'll keep it. He'll try to throw it to the back of the end zone. Tough play, it'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Tried to hit the fullback on that one. Looked like he may have had him, but didn't want to make that pass, and there'll be a failed 2-point conversion attempt. But even with that, Danville, a big lead now, 7:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Danville leads it 26-12 on your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Let's take a quick break and be right back here on WHIR.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen Motorball is your heavy-duty truck headquarters. Shop and save on over 50 new 25 GMC heavy-duty 25 and 3500s. Four-wheel drives. Now Bob Allen priced as low as $47,998. Stock $25,519. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. Danville just had a big, long Javian Mukes touchdown run, about 80 yards. Gives them now a 26-12 lead in this huge district battle with 7:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Danville a big lead over WEB Du Bois. Danville, if they can hold on and win this game, they will host a home playoff game here at Admiral Stadium, and it sets up a district championship game next week at LCA. A game that, you know, Danville would be a underdog in that game for sure, but, you know, players like Javian Mukes and Trendon Sellers, you never know. You never know. So Danville now will kick it off to Du Bois. This game is not over with by any stretch of the imagination. Du Bois has a very powerful offense. Kickoff away, caught at the 20. He'll try to run back to the left side. He's got some room. He'll get past the 30 and be tackled down, still actually on his feet, trucking forward. A flag flies. That's probably going to be a holding penalty on Du Bois. And with that penalty flag, Sheriff Taylor Bob would like to remind everyone to click it or ticket.
Returned by number 12.
Holding on Du Bois, back him up. And that will be where Du Bois will start their drive from right around the 20-yard line, I do believe, from the spot of the foul.
And Melton's Deli cheers on the Admirals. They're proud to serve up great sandwiches every day like the Big Daddy Club and the Hot Mammy for over 20 years. Melton's Deli in Danville on Main Street and next to the cinemas.
So Danville got a big run. And Tim, you mentioned this earlier. Danville's defense, you know, outside those two long, coverage breakdowns, the defense has played really, really well in this game and made some, even on the interception Danville had, they got a great stop after that. The defense has stepped up in this game in a big way.
Yeah, so, I mean, you kind of pointed that too. Besides those couple of pass plays, this might be the best I've seen the Danville defense play.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah. I think that's exactly right. This is a good, really good offense that Du Bois has. A lot of talent, a lot of explosiveness. They've done a good job of keeping them at bay. So now it is going to be an empty back formation. Trips receivers to the right. Back to pass now is the quarterback for Du Bois, Dickerson. Under pressure in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up and fallen on a sack in the backfield by all three of the Danville defensive linemen. Big play right there by Danville. Keegan Jones, David Shelton makes a great sack in the backfield. Second down and long coming now for the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. All three of the down linemen up in front, they pretty much had a deal. It's like, hey, before, at this play, you saw me at the quarterback.
Yep, now we're going to go tempo offense here because not much time left in this ball game. Those are the left side. Caught, breaks a tackle, still on his feet right on the sideline. Be pushed out of bounds. First down for Du Bois. 6 minutes and 12 seconds remain in the fourth quarter of play. Danville a 14-point lead, 26-12. The Admirals lead WEB Du Bois. First down coming now for Du Bois. Ball at the 33-yard line. Empty back formation now for the Lions. Quarterback ready. He's in the shotgun. Empty back. He'll drop back under some pressure now. Mylon Peters chasing him down. You don't see him. He wraps up the ball's in the air. It's intercepted by Danville. He's going to run all the way back. Danville takes it. Touchdown, Admirals. That's number 13, Braden Ford. A big tackle by number 7, Mylon Peters. The ball just flew in the air. And Braden Ford, right place at the right time, gets the interception, takes it all the way back to the end zone for a Whitaker Bank touchdown, Danville. What a play. Two freshmen on that one on the defensive end. Mylon Peters and Braden Ford makes a huge play for a pick six and Danville stretched out their big lead. Now it's 32-12, the Admirals lead with 6:02 to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it is. I mean, nice job. The defense, the defender got and hurried up the quarterback, and he hit his arm as he tried to throw it. And then Ford was just sitting there waiting to receive that missed throw.
Yep, we got some static on our end now. The old-fashioned, there we go. So Danville a 32-12 lead, and they'll drop the PAT attempt. He'll be hit hard. Ball's on the ground. There we go. So point after touchdown is no good. Danville now leads by 20 points, a big lead with 6:02 to play in the fourth quarter. On your Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, it's Danville 32, Du Bois 12. Danville just scored, and you can score a job at Nesco Resource. Go to nescoresource.com. Let's take a break and be right back here on WHIR.
Get the top price for your livestock? Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Welcome back here to Admiral Stadium. Danville's taking a commanding lead here in the fourth quarter. A very, very fun game, great atmosphere. It was an 80-yard touchdown run by Javian Mukes that set Danville up with a big lead, and then right there a sack by the freshman Milan Peters. The ball flied up in the air and picked off in the air by number 13, Braden Ford, ran all the way back for a pick-6 touchdown. And with that, Danville now has a 32-12 lead here in this big district game over WEB Du Bois with 6:02 to play in the fourth quarter on your Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. A little squib kick to the left side will be caught and recovered by Du Bois. That's where their offense will set up at right around the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for them. Tim, you mentioned during the break, these last two plays for Danville, the Mukes run and then that play, really kind of making this game seem a lot less competitive than it's been. This has been a back-and-forth, closely contested game, but as a couple of plays has changed it for Danville.
Well, and I was kind of thinking, too, we've made the comment, but, talking about how good the defense is. Well, you take away those two miscues, the defense has pretty much shut them down.
Yeah. For sure. Now the defense will just try to get this team to the finish line. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 32-12. Danville leads here on Bait Night in the purple jersey. It's been a fun night here. Really fun game. And Danville trying to close it out. Empty backfield for the quarterback for Du Bois. It's Dickerson. He'll await the snap. Ball snap. Back to pass. Looking, got time to fire a little flick pass, caught, actually broke it up and incomplete, and that's number 7, guess who, Milan Peters on the pass breakup. And Tim, I've called him the Swiss Army knife this year because he can just do everything you need him to do. A big catch, a punt return, a punt tackle, a breaking up a pass, a sack. I mean, this kid can do everything. He's just a freshman. He's going to be a very, very good player here in the coming years.
Yeah, that's what you would call athlete.
Yes.
I mean, just jokingly but serious. I mean, the guy has really got a lot of skills he can go from.
Empty backfield, 5:56 to play in the fourth quarter. Danville threatening with a blitz here. Back to pass now as a quarterback for Du Bois. Pocket breaking down, he wrapped up and sacked. Big play right there.
Quarterback brought down behind the line.
This number 50, David Shelton, the right defensive end, gets in there, makes a big-time play.
David
It's
Shelton.
Now 3rd down and very, very long following the sack. And Du Bois, I believe, is going to talk it over and call a timeout. And we'll take a timeout with them. 5:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Danville leads at 32-12. 3rd long coming up for Du Bois. We'll have it when we come back here on WHIR.
Join Thoroughbred Express for their Trunk or Treat event. Bring the entire family for an evening filled with lots and lots of candy, fun, refreshments, and more. Want to get involved? They're inviting local businesses to join the fun. If you'd like to participate, message them on Facebook or send an email, marketing@thoroughbredexpress.com. Mark your calendars, Friday, October the 17th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's going to be a spectacular time. Oh.
Welcome back. I see a Danville player being carted off the field. I think that might be Dyron Moody, Tim. He had the injury earlier in the game. We'll have to try to get an update on that if we can. He was okay looking, but he's being carted off to the locker room, so I have to keep an eye on that. But now we have a third down and very long for WEB Du Bois. Danville has had some huge plays, give them a huge lead right now, 32-12 with 5:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Back to pass, under some pressure once again. He's scrambling. Sasha Wade hunting him down. He's going to almost get to him. He just gets hurt and throws it away. Incomplete pass. Great pass rush right there by Sasha Wade and company. It's now fourth down and about 14 yards to go. And looks like Du Bois might just bring on the punt unit.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. I'm seeing some of the guys from WEB Du Bois. I mean, they're kind of limping a little bit. I mean, they've played.
Yeah.
They've, played in a rough game. But also this is kind of an experience too with this punter. I mean, the couple of punts that he's had tonight have been almost like a pass.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Yeah.
I'm ready to experience it right now. He gets back to punt here. Fourth down and very long. 5:29 to play in the fourth quarter. The punter will stand right at the 20-yard line. And now whistles blow, and I think we have a delay of game. The referee is pointing to the sky. And okay, they're gonna punt it now. Somebody said raise the roof up here. Punts away. It's a line drive punt. Sellers will not even think about returning it. They'll roll up to the 39-yard line. That's where Danville will take over, trying to finish up this game. 5:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Danville leads it big. 20-point lead. It's 32-12. Danville leads WEB Du Bois in a game that has been a back-and-forth, closely contested game, but just a few big plays has given Danville a huge lead here late in the fourth quarter of play. And the Admirals will try to salt away this game and get a big win here, a big-time district win, and secure a home playoff game and make this game next week very interesting, a district championship game at Lexington versus LCA. So Danville now comes to the line. A wishbone formation. We've seen this for the first time this year tonight. Kruger under center. Hands it off to Mukes. Actually, that's going to be Braden Ford at running back. He'll fight forward. And a pretty nice little gain right there on first down. Give him about 6 yards. Actually, a pretty nice spot there. 7-yard gain by Braden Ford fighting forward. He already has a touchdown run tonight. And then he also has a pick-6 touchdown. A freshman. He's also the leading tackler for this Danville team. And Tim, you look at him, he's not a very big guy at all, but he's just got plays with a lot of heart. He leads the team in tackles. He's a great player, and he's another of those guys that's going to be really, really good in this freshman class in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you can't judge the fight in the guy right now. Yeah. I mean, and that's what he's got. He's got a lot of fight in him. He's playing hard. He's playing aggressive. I mean, there's been a lot of forwards that come through this program that have been great players, and he's trying to live up to that.
Wishbone formation once again. Savon Johnson, the fullback, Mukes, and then Ford behind him at running back. To Ford once again. Ford making some nice juke moves, trying to get to the outside. He'll fight forward, and he'll be tackled down about a yard shy of the first down run, or first down marker. Ford's got some shiftiness back there. You don't really think of him as a runner, but
he got a little busy bee feet going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those guys you definitely got to look at the midsection to tackle him because his feet are going everywhere.
Now Trendon Sellers comes into the game. He'll probably go in at maybe running back here in this wishbone formation. Come the line here. It will be wishbone. Mukes and Sellers, the running backs, and then Savion Johnson, the fullback. Kruger under center at quarterback. It's a first down, actually, for Danville now. Dexter and Reitmeyer Church first down. Thought it was going to be 3rd and 1. Fullback dive to Johnson, and Johnson will be stuffed to the line of scrimmage. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else as Danville trying to salt this game away. Now at 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And Tim, they're going to the wishbone formation, try to really just salt away this clock and get out of a win.
Yeah, I mean, they could take this down to about 3 minutes left in the game, before they have to run this next play. And so, I mean, that's pretty good. Your game starts going by a lot quicker when you hit that 2-3 minute time.
Yep. 3:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wishbone once again on 2nd down and 10 for the Admirals. They've got it near midfield at their own 48-yard line. Kruger under center, waits the snap. Fakes the fullback to Sellers, and Sellers got some room fighting forward up to the 40-yard line. That is a Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance first down for Danville. Nice play right there by Trenton Sellers. Nice play design. That's another first down for Danville. Gets it all the way up to the 40-yard line, and a first down for the Admirals. 2:50 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Danville getting really close to when they can need this game out. Probably need maybe one more first down. They'll take their time getting to the line. 15 seconds of the play clock. 2:34 left on the game clock. Wishbone formation once again. Trying to grind this thing out. Hands off a little misdirection play to Sellers again. Sellers will dive forward. Nice run, try to get forward. Pretty good gain, about 4 yards. Second down and 6 coming with 2:19 to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that one had a lot of action going on in a small area. They were bringing the backside tight end kind of in motion to block. But when you got him back there with 3 other running backs in the backfield, that gets to be a lot of people in that area.
Correction.
And so they're going to back. Yeah, they're going to back up the spot. The far spotter had it second down and 6, but he backed up. So 11 seconds in the play clock. 1:48 to play on the game clock. Danville probably needs one more timeout or one more first down to officially put this one away. To Mukes on the right side, trying to get to the edge. He'll make some dance moves. Stiff arm, trying to get the outside. He will have the first down and get out of bounds. What a run by Javian Mukes. That looked like it was going to be a tackle in the backfield, but has a great run. That's another first down for Danville. And now, Tim, they can just need this game out and walk out here for another victory. What a win this will be for the Admirals to lock up a home playoff game and move to 7-1 on the season here in Coach Stonebreaker's first year. A great year and a great win this will be once Danville officially makes this one a win in the record books.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a good one to get through, get the win on it. And like I said, you got the big game coming in next week, which everybody knows the LCA is a
powerhouse.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, they'd kind of play each other close, but right now it's a little bit different as Danville goes in and takes the knee.
1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Danville is going to do it here on Bait Night. What a fun night it's been. Really a great night here at Admiral Stadium. You had the Bait Night celebration. You also had the, I'm trying to find what I wrote down here. You had the 1984 state championship team celebration. A really, really fun night and a big win on a big night here at Admiral Stadium. You'll knee down again and a little push. Dirty, I'm not going to say a dirty play, but lucky that didn't cause some kind of a fight there.
You know, I was going to kind of make a comment also, too, that they had been pretty clean, pretty on a lot of stuff. But, you know, for the most part, what we see. But that way, Coach gets the team off.
Yeah, smart move right there. Nice job of Danville not retaliating to that. But that will do it. Danville will knee it out and make this one final as fireworks shoot off from Admiral Stadium as Danville wins it on Bait Night. Here in a big district win, they win it over WEB Du Bois 32-12 here from Admiral Stadium, and Danville will lock up a home playoff game here at Admiral Stadium, and next week we'll travel to Lexington for the district championship versus LCA. Everyone listening, if you can attend, please make it out to that game. It's a big-time game, and watch these great athletes for Danville try to pull an upset win in Lexington. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back to wrap it up with the postgame show. Danville wins tonight over WEB Du Bois 32-12. We'll be right back with the postgame show here on WHIR.
Hear every play.
Ball's knocked loose, picked up by Kentucky.
Excited about this team.
Hear every hit.
All out blitz. Boom!
It's an exciting time.
Hear every touchdown.
He's throwing deep. He got it. Touchdown! 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 Kentucky!
Kentucky football.
We're ready to go.
On the UK Sports Network.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits. It's WRNZ FM Z105. Go Cats!
8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas. Everybody wins.
You're hearing that right. The Big Dinner Box from Pizza Hut is here, now starting at $19.99. That's 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 8 boneless wings, and 5 breadsticks, all bundled up for one unbeatable price. Win dinner and choose your favorite crust. Hand-tossed, pan, thin and crispy, and even tavern style. Order a Big Dinner Box now, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Additional charge for extra toppings, extra cheese, upgrades, and dipping sauce. Not available on stuffed crust. Availability, prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and fees extra.
Attention football fans. If you like football, you're going to love the DQ Pigskin Report. Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN and WHIR.
We interview the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, Mercer County,
and Center College's Andy Fry and color analyst Jeff Picaro of UK.
It's the Pigskin Report Mondays from 6 o'clock until 7 live from the Harrodsburg Dairy Queen on 103.9 FM WHIR, 99.5 FM WHBN, and hometownlive.net.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Sign and drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 LT for only $419 per month for 36 months. 0 down, 10,000 lease miles per year, all payments plus tax. Stock M26048. Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
We're making crust count with Papa John's new garlic 5-cheese crust. Topped with garlic sauce and 5 cheeses. Garlic bread walks so our crust could run. New garlic 5-cheese crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
If you're looking for dinner tonight, Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg is fast, affordable, and delicious. Large 1-topping pizzas are just $10.99 delivered, and you can carry out medium 3-topping pizzas for $9.99. Don't forget to add 2 or more sides and desserts for $6.99 each. Papa John's Pizza in Danville and Harrodsburg.
Well, welcome back here to Admiral Stadium here for the post-game show as Danville is winners tonight in a big district game. Winners 32-12 over WEB Du Bois, a big win that locks up a home playoff game. Coach Stonebreaker talked about how important this game was going into it. A big win tonight for the Admirals, Tim.
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially just what they've been going through the past couple of years, being able to have a home playoff win. I mean, guaranteed that part according to what happens next week, they're going to be first or second seed. But, that's really big for the program. His first year program, you've seen him through the years and programs he's taken over, he has done this to them. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. We can see it here because it's a very young team. We've said before, some of these guys need to be playing JV ball. If they would, they'd be dominating everything. But
yeah, that would be a sight to see, this freshman class in JV. Could you imagine?
Yeah. So they, guys, celebrate this one tonight. Tomorrow, get ready for the next one.
Yep, and the halftime, or not the halftime show, the post-game show is a service of PVL America, a global player in the automotive industry of plastic injection molding. PVL America, located in Danville, says go Ads. So we do have some scores to report here for you guys. Boyle County winners over Russell County 43-0. Lexington Christian, or LCA, who Danville plays next week in the district championship game, beat Shawnee 46-14. Now Danville held Shawnee to no points, Tim. So there you go. You got a little bit of something going on there. Pulaski County, I think I said it wrong earlier. Pulaski County put it on South Laurel 42-7. So I had that one wrong, I guess. And then I have one more upset win for Garrett County in overtime. They beat Bardstown 35-32.
That's a big win.
Yeah, in overtime. So big win for them. And we now have our presentation of the Good Hands Award. The Good Hands Award winner is a service of Big City Pizza in the Danville Manor Shopping Center, where good hands make good plays. And your winner of tonight's Good Hands Award is the freshman linebacker, number 13, Braden Ford for that great play he had when Milan Peters had the sack. The ball just kind of floated in the backfield. Then Ford went and caught it and ran it all the way to the end zone for a pick six, or don't know if it was a fumble or an interception, but either way, it was a great hands play. And congratulations to Braden Ford, who is tonight's Good Hands Award winner, brought to you by Big City Pizza, where good hands make good pizza. Big win for Danville tonight. 32-12, the Admirals win it. And that's going to do it for us. Big win. Danville moves to 7-1 on the season. They will host another playoff game, another game for these this senior class. That, like you said, Tim, they went through so much here in this program, and all the 23-game losing streak. And Coach Stonebraker mentioned Danville, which is they're not used to this, but it was kind of laughing stock almost of the Central the state of high school football. And now they get a chance to bask in glory and get a big win tonight and celebrate kind of the revival, I guess you can say, of Admiral football. So a big win tonight. Danville moves to 7-1. They win it 32-12 over WEB Du Bois. That's going to do it for me, Gunnar Floyd, for Tim Holland, and for Mike back in the studio. We thank all of you guys for listening to us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week as Danville plays for a district championship in Lexington versus LCA. Thank you all. We'll see you next week here on WHIR. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Danville Admirals football is on WHIR FM 103.9 and AM 1230. Today's Admiral football action is brought to you by Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance, Community Trust Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Stewart Powell Ford Mazda, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Big City Pizza, Farmers National Bank, McClure, Bailey, Attorneys at Law, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Lee's Famous Recipe, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Whitaker Bank of Danville, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Papa John's Pizza, Boyle County EMS, Pizza Hut. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Admiral football is on AM 1230 and FM 103.9 WHIR.